Yeah, so great to be with you again, of course, and Happy New Year to everyone. And really looking forward to the conclusion of this campaign and see what crazy things you guys come up with. I don't quite see everybody in row 20 yet. You coming along there, Dars?
Yes, I'm logging in a second.
Okay, we'll just wait for you to log in. But we'll drag you guys across to the main map anyway, because that's where you are. And last time we concluded with a fight inside of the lightning arena here. So, Neverlost Knuckleheads and the final stretch of the campaign. What would you like to do?
Are we still playing the game?
No, we won the game, and we got the trophy, which I think was a luck stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just doubly confirm that. Yes. It's a trophy. It functions as a stone of good luck.
Gotcha. Right.
Oh, I have to remember how to talk like Islani now. So I think, from what I remember, it was a year ago, but Claw went to investigate this area here, and he went all the way up here.
It was a year ago.
Yes, but he didn't go into any of the buildings, but he definitely had a look round. And this one here, I'll remind you and everybody else that this one I think he went to the top of. It's a Skydock Tower. It looks like a place where magical flying machines went. And this one up the top looked like some type of museum, which he did not go into. I think he climbed to the top of the Skydock Tower and had a look around.
Yeah. I have a little airship in a bottle.
Ah, yes, that's right. Nether race. Yep. And you actually found a wand as well that was made of Chardaland.
Yes, and I did not take it, I don't believe.
Oh, okay. And you probably get a view of this tower as well from where you are, since you're close enough. For those magically inclined amongst you, you will notice that this symbol right on the top of the tower is the magical... it's a rune of abjuration magic. Reveals an aura of abjuration magic. So this is a symbol for abjuration.
Okie dokie.
Oh, Islani says panting because she was screaming. I remember shouting orders.
You became our manager or whatever it was suddenly, just yelling out.
I want the ball! I want the ball! Keep the ball!
Her
No,
hair
just
is
keep the ball!
a bit undone, unlike her. Probably a bit of sweat and shit. Cla! Oh, you're back! I didn't even notice.
But I was in the game.
Exactly. What did you find?
We're talking about the trophy, or are we talking about up the tower?
Oh, you went.
Yeah.
You went scouting, yeah.
Right. I'll describe what it looks like the museum. No signs of movement or life or anything like that. It looked like there was an airship dock that I climbed up, and then I'll pull out the. There was a Chardaland wand that I didn't touch. We left it there. Just looked like it was charred and maybe broken, but we left that up there. Otherwise, I pull out the little airship in a bottle.
That sounds interesting. Anything from the center?
Sorry, no, nothing. Like no movement or anything from the center. Nothing other than what we could see when we were up on, that giant ledge.
Well, since that area seems unoccupied, should we take a closer look? You said a museum. Perhaps there's information.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Perhaps it'll help us with the maybe the history of this place or what happened.
But what about the ship you mentioned that's docked somewhere?
No. I think that tower I climbed was like a place where airships would dock.
Ah, okay.
And then,
I
like,
guess
here's a
that-
little souvenir from the dock, and like he hands Dars the little airship in a bottle.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah.
I'm all up for getting the upper hand, and if we can understand more of them, perhaps the museum has history about them.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
aerial view, it looked like the city has different districts. Perhaps each district means something. I mean, like in Luskin and Waterdeep, you have a merchant district and you have the rich district. Perhaps it was the same.
As we're leaving here, because I know we kind of touched on it last year, but we didn't really settle on it. Who's equipping the Luckstone? I had mentioned Claw just because I think he probably has the highest number of skills that it would benefit, but I'm not sure who's got what or whatnot, or maybe even.
I've got Eldath protecting me. I feel quite lucky already.
Okay.
For her blessing. You're welcome to take it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I have Slutty to take care of me, so.
Okay. Islani's got Eldath and you've got Islani? Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm happy to lead them back towards the museum if that's the direction we're headed.
Lead the way.
Okay, so you make your way through the streets of Yithrin. It's once again everything's a little off kilter. The city is tilted, but gravity is still tilted as well. So you're walking upright. It's a very odd sensation. And you head over to the museum, and it's a palatial hexagonal building crowned with a glittering dome roof, and a double door on one side stands slightly ajar.
Okay, I will cast light on my shield,
Sure.
and with it in front of me, I will try and open the door.
That is what I like to hear straight away. Incredible courage opening a door. It is good to hear.
New year, new you, new traps. Boom.
You're talking to the woman that tried to talk to a tentacle entity and nearly got her brains drained.
You're saying she's still a little scatterbrained?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, so inside of this thing, it's there's a lower level with numerous books wrapped around it, but in the center, the second level there's two levels to this thing. The upper level is kind of just like a ring around from the lower level, and suspending from this ceiling, this 50-foot antechamber is a glittering frost-colored corpse of a 30-foot long aberration shaped like a funnel, resembling an anemone. And a tooth-filled maw at the wider end is surrounded by rubbery cilia, I think that's how you say it, and around it dangle 4 limp spinely appendages, each one ending in a clawed hand. At the opposite end of the body is a tail with a stinger. A frost-covered plaque is posted to a pedestal nearby, and the entire display is framed by 4 stone pillars, which are oddly frost-free.
Okay, hold on. So 50 feet. Frost-covered corpse of some crazy thing.
Have I seen anything funnel-shaped?
This doesn't resemble anything like the tentacly thing that we just dealt with, is it?
No, it does not. You can make an Arcana check if you like, Islami.
Absolutely.
First roll of the new year. Come on, set the tone for the whole year.
Wow.
Come on!
No pressure.
Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good. Here we go. Let's take that as a rewind back to 2019 and pretend 2020 and 2021 and all that
Never
didn't
did
exist.
happen.
So there you go. We'll take that as a natural 20. Yeah, no idea.
Damn it. Well, let's be lucky it's not live. That thing looks dangerous.
It does.
The plaque. You said there was a plaque.
Truth-filled
You'd have to go up to the second floor to do that.
at the opposite end of the
Can
body.
I can't read it from where I am, right?
No.
To a pedestal. The entire display. Okay, so the pillars are actually covering this entire mouthy. It's so effectively. I'm just imagining, like, say, a T-Rex in a museum. There's a plaque describing what that thing might be, and surrounding the entire exhibit of said T-Rex, which is actually this whatever this anemone thing is, are 4 pillars that don't have frost.
That's right.
Okay.
And you can see this frost-covered plaque from the ground floor where you are, but you've got no chance of reading unless you go to the second floor.
And around us, are there any signs of recent movement, like any fresh footprints, or any smoke from a fire or something?
Make a survival check.
That's my thing. Look, everybody just wants to be Thoradin.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh,
Slime.
It's Lonnie's thing too now. There you go. You can lead us.
You detect no tracks, as if you're the first person to wander through here in years, centuries, maybe.
Darius is trying to read the plague.
Okay, well, you can head up on the second floor to do that. And it says this.
Oh, Jesus.
Before we go
Why-
up, I look at the pillars and I touch is the pillars warm? Is that why they're frost free?
They're not warm, but they're not cold either. I mean, they're not radiating heat, but they're not radiating cold either. Just like touching a normal pillar in the world we live in.
Okay, but everything else is frozen and ice cold?
Yep.
Okay.
Except for the pillars.
Um,
Are you reading it out
That's-
loud?
yeah, no, that's head for himself, and he's trying to hitch his hand to touch the
Oh my god.
thing.
You're the only one up there, so I mean, we can't say anything, but Jesus.
Okay, you reach out. You kind of have to lean across the railing a little bit. And you reach out and touch this creature. And it wobbles just slightly with your touch. But doesn't come to life. I'm going to make a door for you, Dars, that says, do not open on it.
Like literally, your god is the god of, like, respecting the passage of death. There's a big old sign that's like, don't touch the dead thing. And you're like, gotta touch it.
Yeah, but that's also stupid. So when he sees something saying do not do this, then he has this urge to do this. So yeah.
And
I
you
guess.
also notice, as you go up there, Dars, you look up to the central dome ceiling. And right in the center of the ceiling, you swear you can see the outline of a wizard sort of standing there. And he's reaching out his hands kind of all around him in a glorious thing. And you can see that there's 8 large portraits around the dome. They look to be portraits of some sort, but you can't quite make out what they look like. But there's little plaques under each one of these portraits as well. They're frost covered at the moment, so you'd have to clear the eyes if you wanted to read the plaques.
Where did Dars go now again?
He went upstairs.
You went to see the toothy, big tentacle thingy.
But I thought we said Dars mustn't leave because he always gets into trouble.
Yeah, you know, Darius is quite special. Even it's like I don't know how he does it, but if I try myself the hardest I can not to close my eyes. At one point, I have to close my eyes, and as soon as I do, he's gone.
It's called blinking.
I try my best, really, but he has a mind of his own, and he's quite a strong-willed one.
This is
Uh,
no lie.
Anyways,
we need to get one of those little rubber wrist things that you put on children in the mall, so like they don't get too far.
luckily for us, and I whiff the air. Oh, I think he's upstairs, that direction. I can smell him.
He's got 5 bars of soap on him. He smells lovely.
Wow.
Well, it has an odd mixture with his own BO. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when there's BO and no matter what you do, if you put underarm, it just smells worse. You need to actually wash.
yeah, he's allergic to that, I think. Yeah, he's upstairs.
It's kind of musky.
I'm gonna just sort of skirt the outskirts of the room, gently perusing, bookshelves or whatever it happens to be, but while trying to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
cognizant of being stealthy and quiet and outside of Islani's light.
Yeah, that's still following his curiosity. He's going to look at the wizard statue or something like that.
Okay. Just before we do that, Claw, as you're looking around, why don't you roll me a d20? Anybody else who wants to peruse around the library can also roll me a d20.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
So it's like basically. So what you look around the book, stealthing around. No creatures come out to attack you or anything. It's a nice change, and you come across a bit of Yithrin lore, and what you find that potentially is interesting is that Claw. Tooth, you have a look around as well, and you find this. Fluffy Beans. Why don't you roll me again, Islani, since you're all the same as Claw.
Oh, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Fluffy Beans, you find
my
that.
book, mine. Islani's probably got a higher strength score than I do.
And Islani, you find this.
Apprentice me just graduate from the House of the Arcane.
By the way, is that all written in common?
I
I
think
hope so.
I think in the library, no, but I think you guys got some spells up your sleeve. You can translate them. That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, they were not written in common. But Dars, you're gonna investigate. So each of these dome ceiling depicts there's 8 facets to it, and each one of it represents something. Do you wipe off the frost and read the other plaques?
Yes.
Okay,
I use the hilt of my sword to
sure.
break the
Now
ice.
so you're being cautious with the signs, but not with a suspended monster. Got it.
No, just to break the ice. Like I'm using the hilt to I tap a little bit to break the ice, and then I touch with my hand to wipe it off.
Sure. This is what you find. This is apparently the names of the people depicted on the dome of this place.
Do any of those names ring a bell historically to
If you make me a history check, I can tell you.
If Dars is sharing this, would also like to try.
Yeah, you see Dar's reading, but he's pronouncing all the names wrongly.
Which is why Tooth doesn't know. Islani nails it. You recognize...
She understands Dara's speak.
Yes. Not all of them ring a bell for you, Islani, but some of them do ring a bell, and they're magic, very powerful magic users from ancient history. And I'm going to give you with a natural 20 as well. Another name comes to mind. You're not quite sure what it is. Eriolathus is apparently the head, the head of all these magic users. As if these guys were the headmaster and these guys were his star pupils underneath them. So the Archmage above the Archmages, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So when we walked in, we walked past the tower with the abjuration symbol.
Correct?
Um, did we see any other tower with other symbols that we recognize as other schools?
Well, you do see lots of other towers around the place.
Like, as a
Yeah.
player, I see here is evocation, I think.
I think they're circling the middle.
Well, I'll
That-
give you this one
Okay.
since you're pretty close to it, and I'll give the others once you get a bit closer.
Right.
But that one to yep, this is a. Sorry, what was that one? Islani/Bruno. What is this symbol for?
I thought it was evocation.
Oh,
Yeah.
close. It's a tower of transmutation.
Oh, right.
I would have given you an inspiration for being so incredibly geeky as to know the symbols for the 8 schools of magic, but alas, no, not quite right. That's serious geek cred, though.
Right.
Is that evocation, the red one? Divination?
That's divination. And, yeah. This purple one must be like necromancy, probably.
I don't know.
I'll tell you when you get closer.
Yeah, sure. Well, perhaps these were like. We know that the Netherese, they seeked power, right?
Yes, that's
what
come
I'm
up numerous
thinking
times. Yes, sorry, carry on.
Their society resolved around power, so whoever held the most power would lead the others, and these were probably the most talented people on each school, so they would be leading the city along with Lathas, which would be the most powerful of them all. This is what Islani's thinking.
There's just say, if we find the illusionist tower, then I think they were pretty weak, because it should be invisible or something, or at least I don't know, really hard to find.
We saw a tower with the abjuration symbol. Perhaps we'll know more about Taruth there. It's quite close.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes, we passed it when we came from the game.
By the way, what is the like the race, or the like looking at the statue, like how they look like look like a human, or
They're not statues. They're like painted with stained glass on the domes of the tower. So they're not statues.
okay.
But to get a good look at them, you'd have to get up onto the dome and find a way to remove the frost somehow. You can see a vague humanoid outline on each one of them, but to learn anything more, you'd have to find a way to remove the frost.
Yeah, I think that's going to be. He doesn't like much high places, so he's not that curious. So I think he's fine.
Okay.
What do you say? Should we head back to that tower or head to the center? I mean, it seems like we're here for that big glowing thing.
I mean, I just want to honor Dorothy, because I believe if he was here, he would probably be looking for treasures and all this stuff that dwarfs likes. So I also would say that maybe we could look for some treasures on the way. There are a lot of buildings, and
If he's a high wizard, he's more likely to have artifacts, powerful items to aid him.
That's
Perhaps we could
true.
go there.
yeah, maybe if we have someone with detect magic, then it can help to find places.
Looking upon the central spire, is there any visual indication of a force field or something? I'm trying to remember.
According to
Sorry, which central this part here, you mean?
Like this spire or anything? I'm just reading like that in times
okay.
of trouble, the wizards raised a force field around the Enclave's central spire that only they could pass through.
Well, what you did notice before, I'm not. There is a force field around this thing,
Okay, gotcha. I'm just trying to
and
remember back to last year.
I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I'll tell you now. There's a force field around this part as well.
Okay.
So basically, we cannot get to the main tower.
Not yet. So do we have to maybe do something or get something from each of the school towers?
Well,
Just break them.
Just break them? Just break force fields?
we
That's a
can certainly
barbarian
try.
talking.
Yeah, barbarian.
If I did share my bit of information as well, and if what you guys found out is true, then only a true um only a
True
true
wizard.
netherese could pass. I can't do prestidigitation. Do any of you any of you able to do that?
So so. I want to understand this shield. Like, they mean like wizards, only wizards, or they mean like anyone with spellcasting ability?
Well, it's a guess game, I guess. But I'm thinking that we need to prove that we're Netheries. Valine,
Right.
perhaps.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you ask Professor Scant? He's the guy
Yes.
who knows everything about
Oh
this.
yeah, I completely forgot about him.
I hope you did not forget about me.
Oh, I was so happy that I didn't remember about you. Now you show up.
I am still here,
Just-
Dars, being a loyal member of this party as always.
Oh,
I fought with you. I've helped you. You've helped me. We are a team. Why are you not getting this?
could you throw your face into that shield and see if it works or not?
It's like you're not hearing a single word that I am saying. We are allies.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know more about these force fields, Professor Scan?
Well, I would not suggest smashing your face into one of them. I like the idea. It's an interesting idea, Fluffy Beans, but I don't think that raging on a magical force field would be advantageous to your health. You're more than welcome to try. I mean, experiments is the first stage in learning. Perhaps, maybe we could break it down. I would seriously doubt it, but perhaps it is worth a go. What do you think, Fluffy Beans? Is this something you wish to try?
I don't know. Maybe we get around and see.
Mm-hmm.
You mean
When we get
there might be
near
a
the
gap?
pillars.
Well, if we finished in this library, would you maybe... Is there anything else people want to do, or shall we go investigate this force field?
Well, we learned that all mage was taught the prestidigitation cantrip. Are you able to do it, Valine?
Oh, I see what you are asking now. One moment. Let me bring up my character sheet and have a
She's
look at
the
my
queen
spell
of the
lists.
cantrips. She knows all the cantrips. What do you
Are
mean?
you even a wizard if you don't know prestidigitation?
All clean wizard, surely. So for the prestidigit... Oh, I do know that cantrip. It is available to me.
Good. She wasn't sick on that day.
And then see all the gore on your sword there, Fluffy Beans. She casts a prestidigitate. That cantrip, and it is
That
perfectly
word.
clean.
It's literally the
Prestidigitation.
Worcestershire sauce of spells.
Prestidigitate. Oh, no, I give up.
Maybe we all need to be prestidigitated in order to move forward.
Wow.
Well, I am happy to cast prestidigitation on everybody and clean up your appearance if that's what you require. Is that what you're asking for, Tooth?
Oh, please.
That would be good.
I think if you all agree, we simply don't know enough. But
Mhm.
surely by going around we will learn more. And if we don't, Fluffy Beans, you're welcome to try with your axe.
I mean, we're in the museum. We've each literally opened like one book. Why don't we just take some more time and look around?
Yeah, Sure.
I mean, the idea of visiting the towers, I think it's nice. We can learn about each high mage, but yeah, maybe we could check the force field first, because like we can go through all the 8 towers and then figure out that the force field like was really easy to break into. So
My vote goes to yes, let's look at the books. If there's any more information here, there might be more information. But I think maybe going to the towers is the best thing to do because this is a lost city. And if we're just going to try and break through a force field to move forward, what else are we not learning?
Well, I think it is worth a look at least. We don't need to poke it, but maybe we could learn more. But do you want me to cast these prestidigitation cantrips or not?
Yes, please.
So Pavilion goes through each one of you and gives you a general cleanup, removing the gore, the frost, the stains, and you all look very
Please.
smart.
Please do it like 5 times on that.
Well, yes, it is only a cantrip. It has its limits. And she
Maybe
does it.
5 times will help.
what do you mean?
Dars, you look good, and she gives you a. I think you can do slight. You smell slightly of lavender now.
I look
never
over at
smelled
Helen.
That good in my life.
Don't know why I never thought of this before. But of course, you're a valuable member of this team, Dars. We each bring something different. If you want to look around a bit more, I'm going to have Fluffy Beans. Why don't you roll me a d20?
Surely a good one.
Where's my table here? So you guys are looking around, and it's hard to locate any bit more of lore. It's just a bit cumbersome. You have to find it, cast the spells to translate it. So you don't find anything more. But I'm going to say, Fluffy Beans, since I made you roll it. Oops, that's me clicking on something. Roll me a d20, please, Fluffy Beans. You can get one more piece of lore from this place. So d20, please, Fluffy. 6. Okay. This is what you learn. And you spend a good hour or so scouring the library, and you feel you can't really do anything more of note. You've just run out of options.
Is that perhaps this? Arboretum.
If you don't see, this is the thing he's pinging at, this grove-looking thing.
Well, that's more information. Well done, Fluffy. Shall we head to the Abjuration Tower?
Let's go.
Sure.
Okay, so you leave the library, start heading over to the tower. Can I have, let's say, Islani? Roll me a percentage dice, please.
Whoa.
D100. Get out that 100-sided dice. Okay, so you wander through here. Everything goes really smoothly, and you arrive outside of this tower here. And what you see is... so your magic users among you know that it's an abjuration symbol on there. And the tower reaches upward like a talon. Its stonework studded in chiseled ruins. And a bright blue light shines from its highest windows.
I wonder what could be powering something for so long that it didn't die out.
Yeah. What kind of energy power this thing? Maybe that thing in the middle?
If you do remember, there's all these street lights around here as well, and they're
That's
all
true.
magical with some continual light spell.
Like, yeah, continual flame's like a low level spell, and just
Do I feel like the glyph could be a trap, or
This thing up on the top here.
yeah, like is there any other thing around it, or literally just the big blue glowing glyph of abjuration?
Just the big glowing glyph. Yeah, so you look up and yeah, it's glowing. Yep. The door is open at the bottom, by the way. So if you want to, you can just wander in.
Fluffy Bean, would you do me a favor and you can sense magic, right?
Yes, I can do the sense magic, the magic awareness.
Okay.
If you could be so kind to just let us know if there is any magic protecting the tower.
Okay, can you roll me a d20, please, Fluffy Beans?
Oh boy.
Thank you. There's you do notice that the entire tower is giving off an aura of abjuration magic.
Okay, I'll tell Islani.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Dispel Magic on the glyph. I'm just worried. If the whole tower has abjuration, I'm thinking there's something protecting it.
It's
So
a
I'm
good
just gonna
70, 80 feet away from you. Do you have the range to do that?
I'm trying to find. It's 120 feet.
Ah, yep,
Range.
that would be fine. Yep.
So
Okay, roll me do me your spell check, like what's for Lazlani wisdom, I imagine. So just a wisdom check.
does he have proficiency? No, it's just
Okay. So you cast your dispel magic, looking to dispel the glyph, and the glyph does blink out of existence. This one up here. Then the entire tower lights up again, and vroom, it repowers up.
I'm sorry, guys. I tried. If we want to go in, it might be dangerous. Nothing I can do.
Well, maybe it's just the tower power.
Yeah, maybe it needs like you cast a abjuration spell to the abjuration tower, so maybe it makes sense.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Yes, be careful. Everyone.
Be careful, everyone.
Sorry, someone's going in?
Careful is my middle name, and I start.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
that's right.
you see Fluffy Beans going in very bravely. Then you see him stand on something, and it glows up, and it glows with the same color as the rest of this thing, an abjuration. And there's no actual save for this, but oh no, I tell a lie. This is perfect for Fluffy Beans. Make me an intelligence saving throw. A little used intelligence saving throw. You see Fluffy Bean go in and he steps on this symbol and he just starts shaking his head and yelling, no, no, no. And he turns to, I'm going to roll for this. He turns to Claw with his sword outraised.
Why the hell would I be next to the barbarian who's in the front of stuff?
Well, he's been driven insane, it seems, and he rushes out, and this is the first person he randomly chooses. Fluffy Beans, why don't you do an attack against Claw for me, please? I don't know, can he see you? Were you stealthing?
I was, and I just specifically said I was outside of Islani's light and rolled back in the library with a 19.
Okay, I'm going to roll again then. Same again. He really wants you. 4. It's going to be Tooth then. So that attack will be against Tooth. I assume that'll hit Tooth.
Today, apparently it will.
Okay, roll damage, Fluffy Beans. So, comes out, carves up a bit of Tooth, and then roll me a d6, Fluffy Beans. 1. Okay, after slashing across Tooth, you see him lose interest in Tooth and start dashing towards this thing over here. The light! The light! I must destroy the light! And he's taking off towards this thing. What do the rest of you guys do?
I'll dispel him. I'll dispel him.
Okay.
I'll try to grapple him.
I'm trying to staunch the blood flow.
Okay, so
What
so-
the hell, Fluffy Beans?
so Islani, you're going to try and dispel magic.
Yeah, 4th level.
A 4th level. Okay, roll, make an intelligence check.
Is it intelligence or?
Oh, sorry, wisdom. Sorry, wisdom check.
Sorry, yeah, just to make sure. No.
Ooh, doesn't work. Okay, Dara's, you're going to attempt to grapple him.
Yeah.
So, Dara's and Fluffy Beans make athletics or acrobatics checks, please, and we'll see who wins.
What do you want, athletics or acrobatics?
That's your choice. Your choice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's going to take some beating. So Fluffy Beans breaks free of the tackles and start hurtling towards the light.
Wait, what? Dara's beat him?
No,
Oh, sorry. Oh, my apologies. Sorry. Yeah. So Darius, you grab him.
I was so happy here.
Yeah. So
Just
that's,
hold him still. The magic holding him is
Yeah.
too strong. Just hold him. It'll probably wear off.
Yeah, I give him a bear hug. And loses all my strength to keep
Don't
him.
step where he stepped, by the way.
get off me! Get off me! And he tries to throw you off again, Darius. So Fluffy Beans, acrobatics or athletics, and Darius once
I'll
again.
be helping. I'll be
Okay,
helping
so
Lars.
Darius at
tying.
advantage.
Start tying Fluffy Bean's feet.
Well, this depends if he gets out or not. Oh, he does not. You just
Yeah.
with a massive form of Dars slams down onto Fluffy Beans, and he almost gets up, but then Islani, I imagine, slight person, manages to pin him down quite convincingly. But he's still struggling and thrashing around trying to get out. What are the rest of you guys doing? What's Tooth doing? Staunching the blood flow?
Pretty much. That was quite a hit.
And Claw?
I had originally said if he attacked Tooth, I was gonna shoot at him, but with like Dars and everybody, in such close proximity, I'm probably putting myself in a position to shoot him should this madness continue or he poses a threat to people. I suppose from now I'll toss some manacles out of the shadows, sort of into Islani's light sphere range. They can hear the ting 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 ting.
Okay. Islani.
Well, I'm trying to aid Dar as the best I can to keep the Goliath from moving. Are we making a lot of noise? If I can, I'll look around to see if we've awakened something.
Oh, you're definitely making a lot of noise. I mean, Fluffy Beans has just lost it. You can make me a perception check.
Failing to find it. There you
You fail to find perception. That's not a good sign. You look around, you glance, see if anything's approaching you. You don't see anything.
Okay.
I will go forward to Fluffy Beans. Is he now been restrained or not
Yep.
yet?
Yeah, yes, there's a Darzan and Slani on top of him.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay,
I will probably cure wounds myself for right now.
sure, absolutely. So let's do this one more time as Fluffy Beans tries to break free of both of you again. So Fluffy Beans, looks like you're good at acrobatics, so make an acrobatics, and Dara's athletics at advantage. Oh,
Yes.
no problem. It's like the same between those two natural 20s. You hold down Fluffy Beans. He struggles. He's, I must smash the light. I must smash the light. What? Fluffy Beans, you're your own person again. What would you like to do?
What happened? What am I doing here?
I'm just hugging him with all my strength.
Just hold him still. Hold him himself.
Why? What are you doing to me? Leave me be.
Oh, I think he's okay now.
What?
How do you feel
What?
about the strong light?
What if he's trying to he's trying to fool us?
I'll do an insight on him.
Sure.
Do I feel like he's normal?
Well, he was screaming incoherently, slashing tooth, and trying desperately to do it. He's definitely had a change of mind, it seems. He's a lot less insane.
I think he's the kind-hearted that doesn't want to destroy lights again, Darius. I think we're fine.
Okay, so yeah, Dars relax a little bit and let the foot beans free.
Okay.
Like, Fluffy sitting there confused because he was entering the tower and now he's outside.
Yeah, you almost
step
cut
on the wrong stuff.
hoof in a half.
What?
You must have triggered something that was protecting the tower. You know,
Very
big
odd
feet.
for an abjuration tower to have. I mean, you'd think it was the enchantment tower.
Do I know of any abjuration spell that could have caused this?
Make an Arcana
My
check.
studies? As a player, I think I know what it is.
Aslani does not.
Okay. Because he went insane, right?
He did?
Alright, then I think I know. what it
Can he
is.
keep? Does anybody have detect magic that we can keep running so we don't accidentally step on?
I think
Is-
Jory does.
Yeah, is Jory first?
He'll be joining late as usual, but let's say Jory's with you and he'll
He can,
cast detect
he can
magic.
cast it as a ritual, and then he's got it going for 10
Yeah.
minutes, right?
Yep. Now, one of the things you'll notice is Fluffy Beans did cast his magical awareness thing. He did notice the abjuration magic on the tower, but he did not notice this this thing that he triggered on the floor. Why that is? Good question.
Well, let's hope that that was the last and only trap. What else can we see inside this tower?
Well, just peeking inside without going inside, it's pretty empty apart from a staircase that kind of winds its way around to the upper towers.
Okay, I'll brandish my shield and I'll lead the way and I'll start heading up.
Okay, are the rest of you heading up too?
Yes, that is falling. It's lying just behind.
He's staying outside.
Okay, fair enough. Tooth, claw.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
ahead and staying outside of Islami's light circle.
Okay, and Fluffy is just staying at the
I'll
bottom.
pick up my manacles on the way in.
Sure. And I imagine you all are being very careful to avoid the spot that Fluffy Bean stood on, which is easy enough to do now that you know. So there's something about that. Jory's detect magic does not detect any magical rune or anything where he could have stepped. And you go up and up and up and up and up. And let me just get this first so I can show you. Yeah, there we go. So, you go at the top and you reach the central level, the top level, and there's a huge anvil chiseled with vivid blue runes rest in the center of this 30-foot diameter, 30-foot high circular chamber. Resting atop is a hammer adorned with matching runes. Now 6 armored figures stand around the anvil. At the rear of the chamber, the frozen corpse of a wizard lies in a pile of rubble. Blue flames flicker from braziers spaced around the room, illuminating a carved inscription on the ceiling. So these things standing around are literally just standing there. They're not doing anything. And this is what they look like.
They're quite similar in skin tone or color to the ones that played against us, the little chain lightning game.
Yes.
Um,
At the moment that they're standing almost like statues around it.
I just I'm going to comment that I remind the guys that when we were in the library, the one information that we got was that certain spells, the wizard imbued certain spells with their own life force, turning them into living entities. I don't know if that could be in effect here.
Oh, it might be that. Can any of you read the runes? Are the runes like words?
It looks like some type of language.
I can cast.
Well, firstly, before you waste a
languages.
spell slot,
Yeah.
does anybody speak Draconic?
Yes, Dars.
Okay, so Darius can save you a spell slot because Darius can read it. And this is what it says.
Again, the Nether Oak. It seems like we need to get there. And this is the first thing we need to do to achieve something. Perhaps go through the force field.
Didn't Claw mention that he found some wand?
There, yeah, that wand had Chardolin and stuff in it.
Maybe it's a tree that
Right.
is from.
Well, I mean, we saw when we were overlooking the whole city from here. So, just so I'm not medding, did we see that there looked like there was like a garden or something over here?
Yes.
I think I did ask him.
Is a tree made of Chardonnay?
You can't tell from this distance, but this is definitely a forest, which looks like very out of place, but
right.
There is one
Okay,
there, yeah.
so we probably need to go over here at some point.
Do looking around, because you said that there's the wizard lying in a pile of rubble. Do we see any wand there? Because they all had to make wands from that tree.
That's a good point. Yeah. Maybe he has a wand.
Okay, you
So
come
this
up to
guy's
this. You come up. You have a look at this wizard's mauled body. It's in a real mess, and you search around for a wand on him. You don't find one.
Just out of curiosity, does it look like any of the? Because this is the Tower of Abjuration. What was the name of the High Abjuration guy?
Tariff.
Terith. Does it look like Terith?
Well, you don't know, because if you remember, the portraits of the wizard were covered in frost at the very top of the dome library, and nobody removed the frost. So you don't know.
Oh, we just took the name, the plaque.
Yep.
The frost of the plaques.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll remember his face if we ever go back to the museum.
Okay, so we have like a magical hammer and anvil, 6 guards, and a dead wizard.
Yep. And the inscription on the ceiling,
And
which
then the
you've already
inscription
read.
on the ceiling.
If the tech magic is still on, would Jory get any information off the anvil itself?
abjuration magic once again.
Okay, so
He can do identify as well, but for that he needs to touch it, and I don't think we want to touch it yet.
No, we saw what happened the last thing someone touched anything was Fluffy Beans, and he nearly cleaved me in half.
yeah, so yeah. I mean, if somebody's gonna test it, we need to be prepared to probably deal with the people around it.
If we
But
need...
I mean, if this is like
Sorry.
some crazy magic forge thing, it could be a great boon, or be required, you know, to build something or whatnot,
I'm
to
thinking
get
of
in.
wands.
Like we might need the wand or something. Yeah, we might need to like go get the tree or something and bring something. I don't know, but
Well, I guess it all leads to this forest, so let's try and get there. I seem to remember it was this way.
Okay.
So maybe we should be really literal and also have someone to cast shield on himself with the wand. Do we have someone that can cast shield?
Let me look at my spell book again.
Oh, come on.
through,
Of course you don't have. You only have ice touch.
I was like, if only Claw had died before now, and my backup wizard would have been useful. Everything that we're in now is all arcane and stuff, and it's all stuff that Claw knows nothing about.
I don't know why you're walking around with that spell book. It seems to have only one page, and it is isotope.
It just says in big Sharpie. It just says, what is it?
Yeah.
Chill touch. That's all it says.
I tend to remember that as casting protection magics on you many times. Out on the plains, I put up Lee Man's tiny hut to keep you safe from the ravages of storm. I've cast vampiric touch on many things to draw their life energy from them into me.
Really? I don't remember this one.
Yes, she put it down up because she was cold and she drew life into herself.
Though I must admit, the person playing me could be a bit more imaginative with the spells he's choosing. Because the dungeon master has so many things to keep track of. Yeah, I will keep that in mind.
Body experience. She's having
Breaking the fourth wall there.
Existential crisis from Berlin.
But to answer your question, Dars, I do not have the shield. I do not know that spell.
If you're not casting chill touch on the anvil, then I suggest we start make a move on.
I do not know what I needed. Maybe this is your weird twisted way, Islani, of accepting me into this party. You hassled Dars relentlessly, and now you're hassling me. So take it as a sign of gentle good ribbing to be invited to this group. So thank you, Islani. I appreciate the ribbing.
What do you mean? This is Islani joking you. It's an Islani joke. You didn't get it.
That is a sign of friendship.
Okay. So when I joke, is that a sign of friendship?
You ones come across as more malicious.
On the positive side, should we find something that needs forging or breaking or something like that, there's a big giant hammer and anvil. So we can keep that in mind.
Yeah, I have.
And then maybe head towards the tree.
I have Smith's tools if we need it.
Yeah, but I mean, can we take the hammer with us? This magical abjuration hammer?
The hammer is just loose on the anvil. You could pick it up if you want to. It's not attached.
Yeah, as far as understood, in order to get the hammer, we need protection, right?
I'm pretty sure if Thoradin was here, he would be already hammering that anvil, but...
Yeah, I would think so. Well, if you're gonna go touch the hammer, I'm going to sit in the corner, stealth, and ready to
I can try.
and defend.
I will move back too.
If you guys want, I can try.
Shall we call Fluffy? I mean...
No, let's
pretty
get...
good with an axe.
This is true. I mean.
Yeah, but if he gets controlled again, he's going to cut us in the half.
Yeah. I'll try and part ways from whatever light source you have, and then try and take up aim and get ready.
That's going to be hard. This is how
Is
big the
Jory?
room is. Whatever, just worry about this one in the center. Don't worry about the one to the north.
So
they're really spread out. Okay. Wow. Okay, not how I imagined the room.
Yeah, not really many places to hide, especially with the light from Islani's shield.
I mean, I could cast it off, but Darius would be blind as a monkey.
Tooth, do you still have dark vision?
Let me just check.
Is Darcy?
I think I let it go because the place was lit up.
Tooth, allow me. And she taps you on the shoulder, and you now have dark vision.
Me?
Tooth's an elf. It's Dars
I
that
have
needs
dark
it.
vision.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tooth. Dars.
Yeah, did my ears not give it away?
Yes, you are right. Dars.
really, really.
Check out this spell that isn't chill touch. And she taps you on the shoulder.
Are you
and-
blind? Are you blind now? You would hack.
Okay, so we can all see
I'm
this.
blind and now I see.
Hey, so everybody has dark vision now.
Not quite.
Oh, Islami?
It's not.
I have. I
Yeah.
have.
Oh, okay.
Look, I am a valuable member of this party. Stop it excluding me. I am a human. I do not have dark vision. If you want to, I can expend another spell slot, but as we all know, these are very important
I don't know
spell
if
slots.
Fluffy can see in the dark as well.
I don't
he
think
can.
so.
But
He's not on the map. That's why I didn't think about him.
Well, that's because he's at the base of the tower. Do you want to come up, Fluffy?
Yeah, if they call me, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, I'll,
to the-
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
for sure.
call
Boom.
him before anything happens.
Okay.
I'm just
Fluffy, don't
wondering-
touch anything.
don't step on anything.
Okay,
Okay,
so
is
this is-
Joy also here?
Okay, so hold on. We came upstairs. This is from downstairs?
Yep, this is... You came up this staircase here.
Okay, so we came up to there. Gotcha.
Yeah, you came up to there, and it's just a platform at the top
Okay.
of the tower.
Okay. And
Oh, actually, I'm going to take this all back. There's a big... The whole room is glowing blue. So... yeah, daughters. What are you talking about? You can see... Stop wasting my spell slots.
Yeah, I don't know why you can.
what's going on?
Things are
We
confusing.
can ask for consent. Like, what the hell is that? You just go and cast spell on people like that?
You're right. I should ask for consent. I apologize, daughters.
Okay, well then I'm gonna bring out. I'll bring out my. Look, since it looks like it's gonna be melee, unfortunately for now, I'll bring out my sword and shield and prepare for.
Do you need any extra spell slots?
I could use one. I tried to dispel you, but it didn't quite work.
Yeah, I'm down a second level,
Sorry.
and I only have 2 of them. But
I'll just touch Islani and give her a spell slot.
That's just such a cool feature of the World Magic Barbarian. It's excellent.
Just
Yeah.
second level spell slot.
Second level spell slot.
It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Okay, so
What's another one? I can give at least
Not me.
one more.
Not me.
hold on to it for now, I think.
Yeah. If you can see Claw, maybe you can cast on him.
well, I mean, if the
Everybody
whole
can
room
see.
is lit, yeah.
Yeah, see these blue lights
Okay.
here. So, yeah.
Here, Claw, take one.
You get a spell slot. You get Fluffy as Oprah. Thank you. That's
And
great.
what are we going to do? I mean, there's this anvil here, there's this hammer. What do we do? There's a big cramped here. It's very
Yeah.
shiny.
Pull out my swords.
Well,
dagger.
Yeah, Fluffy, would you
is
be
it
kind
strong?
enough to hold that hammer?
I don't know about that. Before that,
Well, we don't know
Before
what it
that.
does.
Before that, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on. Who is lifting the hammer? Fluffy?
Didn't
Fluffy?
you say it was you?
I thought it was you.
Me?
You had a
Me,
better
okay.
chance not to go mad if supposedly. I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, You also have called yourself stupid, so I don't know who actually has a better chance. We are not an intelligence-based party here, folks.
Yeah, where's that wizard when you need it? So
Yeah,
Darius,
yeah,
you
we-
cast Sanctuary on yourself. Have you planned to?
Veli, make
Look
yourself
at the
useful.
Berlin grab it, yeah.
Veli, you are the one, Veli. You are the one that is gonna choose.
She's the integral part of the party, right? That's
Yeah,
we've been talking
you
about.
as
this
the
all the time.
integral part of the party, you are going to lift the rammer, okay? I'm
me a
gonna
pers-
cast Sanctuary on you.
Make a persuasion check, Darius.
Okay.
It's the first time you didn't call her an old hag. That's got to count for something.
Oh man, if I need to roll, then she's not
This,
a member.
this is a hammer. It is an anvil. I am a magic user. I'll protect you as best you can, but I suggest one of our stronger people do this. I mean, whoever thought of a magic user wielding a hammer and an anvil? Don't be so ridiculous.
Yeah,
Darius.
in a magic tower, what are you talking about? We have a lot of mages here. The guy who was hammer here, for sure was a mage. What are you talking about?
You just gave me a whole lecture about the word consent. I do not consent to your request.
Sure, okay. Touche, okay.
I mean, just to point out, you're going to need to convince her to do stuff because she's an NPC and, you know, she can't take all the risks. So, but you can ask her to do stuff and she may or may not do it. But if you roll a 6 on her persuasion, she is not going to take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Uh,
but it's possible.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'll say Jory to do this.
Oh yeah, Jory's probably the most intelligent one out of all of us. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Artificer.
There we go.
I'll stand here actually, and I will keep my bow out, and I'll keep trained, so that if things act, this is the one I'm trained on.
So you're preparing an action to shoot that one if it comes to life.
If it comes to life, yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast Sanctuary on Jory.
The jury is
Just before
sanctuaried.
Just before someone touches the anvil, I do emboldening bonds. So that gives
Oh, nice.
like the special bless on me, Claw, and Fluffy.
Thank you kindly.
Claw and
So you have a D4 to attacks as well as saving throws and ability checks.
Thank you.
yeah, it's that special heart symbol, and you don't need to. Do you need to concentrate on that?
Nope. And you last 10 minutes.
Alrighty then, guys. You want me to touch this anvil? Or grab the
Yeah.
hammer? What is it, guys?
Yeah, grab the
Do
hammer.
it.
Let's see if
Okay.
you are worthy.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah,
It
my
is
action
hammer
is
time.
held.
I will. Villain is gonna has an action prepared. Fluffy Beans. When he picks up the hammer, do you have any plans? I mean, we're talking as prepared actions, like something you might want to do is if these things come to life, you can whack them.
I think I'll just grab my axe and prepare to smash him in the head without
Okay.
the cutting part. I just.
All right. Okay, Dars.
That's great.
Yeah, I also pull out my great sword and I'm going to like prepare to slash this guy if this guy's move
Okay.
or make any sign that he's alive.
All right, and Tooth. This guy's probably right there.
I've already said that I have got my primal savagery. If anything attacks,
Okay.
comes alive and attacks, that's
Great.
what I will use.
Missed that, sorry. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. And Jory comes up and kind of rubs his hand together, kind of Indiana Jones thing. And he grabs the grabs the hammer. He says, "Oh, guys, it's talking in my head. It says, bring me your items of power, and together we shall destroy them." Well, that sure is interesting.
Oh, okay, great. Okay,
Boom,
items.
they come to life.
Damn it.
God damn it!
all you hear is like twang, swing, classroom.
All right, so roll into initiative orders, and we'll just go through the order that you happen to roll for your prepared actions. And then these things will have a turn after that.
Let's see what they do. Maybe they're friendly. When they come to life, do they talk?
Oh,
I forgot about Bones. Bones is probably here. If I...
sure. It's a very cramped battle, but yeah,
We
Bones
could have
is
had
right there.
Bones lift the hammer,
Yeah, that's true.
and then we would have never known that it was speaking.
No, maybe it would speak to me because I can telepathically talk to.
3, 4, 5.
Something like
Bones.
never let hammers and stones break your bones. There you go.
Do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we do. Okay, so Jory reports the sound that he's hearing. These creatures in withdraw their swords and prepared to attack. But Claw's quickest on the draw. What do you do, Claw?
I am going to fire, and I'm gonna sharpshooter it. See what happens.
Okay.
That's my new thing. So let's see. I'll take 5 off to
Oh,
hit.
sorry, I was meant to ask. When you said they come to life, do they talk? Do they just like zombie look at us menacingly?
They don't say anything. There's no yell of battle cry or anything. They just stop moving from their statue-type form and attack. No emotion, it seems, on them at all. And definitely no words. Okay. So you're an 8 tooth?
Yes, I rolled twice because I hadn't
sure.
clicked on my thingy.
Sure. You can manually change it if you just click on next to tooth next to the turn order. If you ever make that mistake again. Look at that
Gotcha.
magic. And I'll reorganize it. But tooth! You fire your longbow at this thing and it does hit. So roll damage.
I miss. I don't have a longbow.
That's me. It's claw firing.
And that absolutely hits. Sunks into the body of this Demis, this Magin thing, and it doesn't react at all. But you see it does a decent amount of damage, and a nasty blue blood starts dripping down its chest.
Okay, so normally because it was a held action, I would only be able to make 1 attack. However, because I'm a Gloomstalker and it's the first round of combat, I get a second.
Sure.
So I will attempt to. I'll also sharpshooter that one. See what happens.
That hits once again. Yes, that hits. Yeah.
It doesn't get. So it's 21 damage there. It doesn't get a sneak attack.
Still. Okay, so these 2 arrows sink deep into the sky, and his blood is just gushing out of him now. But once again, completely emotionless face. Fluffy Beans.
Move to here.
Sure.
Oh wait, it was held actions. So, oh no, that was the held action. Wait a minute, I'm confused.
And this is held action, then I think you get that
And
attack.
then is it my actual turn, or is it like how did we do that? 'Cause
Oh,
we
we're
all had
doing it.
held actions.
Well, I'm just going around in the turn order to resolve the held actions.
Okay, so this is held actions first. Okay, so
Yeah,
then
held actions
I would
first.
still be then I'd still be standing there. So
Yes,
that's fine.
yes, that's right. Fluffy Beans. Oh, which one are you attacking? I assume it's this one. 25 absolutely hits. And roll damage.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness. Oh, no, that's... Yeah. There you go, yeah. So, boom. Slashes across this thing again. More blue blood starts spreading out of this one. But once again, completely emotionless, as if you didn't hit it. But obviously you did hit it. That would be your held actions. Bones. I guess Bones can aid this one if he wants.
Sure, yeah.
It's a
Bones
held
is going
action.
to grab his legs and.
Love it. It's
Oh,
Lani.
I made a mistake. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Because that second attack was my other one, it should have added an extra D8 damage. So it's another
Sure.
6 to the one.
Well, in that case, the arrow goes straight through its eyes and it falls to the ground.
Oh, shit.
Motionless.
Okay.
It had 3 hit points at the end of your turn. Oh, come back
It
here.
had a leg, and then the guy died
Does
afterwards.
it fall down the stairs? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, sure, yeah. Down the stairs he goes. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Like the Lord of the Rings with the skull.
Unfortunately, there's nasty blue blood going down the stairs as well, so you might be really careful leaving this place. If you get out alive, that is. Aslani, let's have a look at that massive attack to slaughter these creatures where they stand.
I think my held action, if this is held action, was emboldening bomb.
Oh, sure. So you cast your emboldening bond. Everybody feels inspired from the light of Eldar. Dars, you can attack this one with advantage if you like.
Yes. I'm gonna just slash his gut.
Oh, nasty.
These things even have guts.
Well, let's find out if Claw
Do
hits.
you have that great weapon master?
Yeah, I can't bonus action, right? Because it's
No.
held action. Okay.
Wait, you need a bonus action to great weapon master?
No.
That's
Oh,
true,
okay.
you don't need to.
I was just thinking you have advantage, so I thought maybe that was.
Does Dars have Great Weapon Master?
Maybe it's Fluffy that has it. but
Fluffy
It's
does.
been a while. It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Fluffy does have great weapon master, but he didn't use it. Or he didn't
How?
say you-
Because it was a held action, and I.
Yeah.
didn't
No, you
think
could
to
have.
fight-
But,
Oh,
but we'll know for next time. I said advantage, Dars, so roll again. That does hit, but it might be a natural 20, but it's not. Okay, roll damage. 19.
Wow.
Turns out these things do have guts as you cast across the midriff, and intestines start leaking out, and he almost trips on them. But he's not phased by it once again. I mean, I'd be phased by that if it was me. Okay,
Yeah.
Jory doesn't get a held action because his action does this, but Tooth, you go into your primal savagery. But there's no one to
Does
hit.
it 14
No.
hit? Is it
I
14?
had said if anyone hits one of us,
Uh-huh.
I would, but no one is hitting us because it's a surprise round. So no.
Okay. All right. What was that? Sorry, Islani/Bruno.
I think Dars, when you do Great Weapon Master, correct me if I'm wrong, but you get a -5 penalty to hit.
Yep. -5 to
Yeah.
hit and a +10 damage.
So if you look at the roll, you'll see
It
the
doesn't say
first one.
+5. The first one has a +5. It has a -5, but then a +5. But I think it
14
is
plus.
correctly. It's weird.
That is weird.
The second
Plus,
one did not have.
yeah, in the formula says 1d20 plus 8 minus
I
minus
think it's
5.
it's a typo because you do 14 plus 8, it's 22. Then subtract 5, it's 17.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the math doesn't even make sense there. So I think it's a typo from whoever who coded this. So I think it is taking Great
Yeah.
Weapon Master into account.
Yeah.
So, but the 19 you've already factored in the +10. So yeah, that's weird. I think it's just a typo, but whoever coded it because 14 plus 8 minus 5 is 17. So
Yeah.
that's weird. okay,
Anyways,
okay, but
does
that hits.
17 hit? Okay,
It does, and the 19 is the correct damage, so we're good. Okay, Tooth.
Okay.
So we're going to swing Villain. I feel you guys are joking me now every time I cast Chill Touch, but I will cast it. It is an expendable spell. 17, that will hit. And it will do 11 damage. Can't gain hit points. That is useful. Telling me it's not. And we'll
Yeah,
swing around
that's
to Claw.
amazing.
That's all your held actions, and now it's your actual action.
Okay.
Claw.
I will. Come over to here. I'll attempt to shoot this one.
Okay.
Here we go. Sharpshooter.
So pulling back your bow, taking a careful aim. Just thunks into the wall next to it.
I'm gonna add the D4 from the.
Oh, yes, yes.
So 15.
And misses still.
Okay. And then. I guess I'll try it again.
Okay. So still sharpshooter?
Yeah. Yeah, it's built into the.
Sharp. Yep,
It's
17
only,
hits.
it's only a +7 as opposed to +12.
Cool. Ooh,
24.
24. Okay, so the arrow this time does hit, and some more of its insides are on its outside. It's looking very, very beat up. Okay.
Okay. Then I'll just move to here, and I will end my turn.
Okay, Fluffy Beans. What do you do? Your full action this time.
All 5 are standing up and well. So I'm just going to rage,
Rage, yes.
and upon raging I do the wild surge.
Oh, yep. The wild magic.
Yeah, let me just. Okay. I do the 2. And the 2 is you teleport up to 30 feet to an occupied surface. I'll just copy and paste.
Okay. Okay. So as a bonus action, so don't know if it happens straight away because you just raged.
So when he raged, you teleport up to 30 feet, and then until your rage ends, you can use this effect again.
So he must teleport?
That's what it said.
No,
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
He
it
can
looks
teleport
like.
to where he is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. So you can teleport up to 30 feet or stay where you are. It's up to you, Fluffy Beans.
I'll just teleport here
Okay.
to attack this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a reckless
Reckless. Love it.
attack and where's that? Great weapon massacre.
That's classic barbarian stuff. Love it. Claw agrees. Okay, swing away.
This will be fast, gentlemen.
yeah. But I'm just picturing here the image like a Fluffy rage and then suddenly disappearing.
I'm trying to remember.
Roll again, because that should be at advantage. The 20 hits, but you might get a crit, right? Okay, well, doesn't get a crit, but you still hit. So roll damage.
Can you crit when you... How does that work? You have a -5 on your roll no matter what when you do it. Can you crit while doing...
Yeah, because
Yeah.
20 is a crit, no matter what.
Oh, it's still going to be a
Yep.
crit, even though it's... Okay,
Yep.
it's just off the modifier, right? Yeah.
Yep. So, wow. Ooh, ouch. So that's 25, 28. You just absolutely carve into this thing. Once again, no emotion from the creature whatsoever. And you almost lop off one of its arms with that hit, Fluffy Beans. But it's ready to attack you back. Do you get a second attack, Fluffy Beans?
So,
Sure you do, so swing again.
yeah. Again with the great weapon massacre.
Yep. You might as well reckless since you get the disadvantage later on. 16! 16 hits! Just. Boom. Roll damage again.
Oh, the sound effects.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the sound effect since they're not making any sounds like that, but yeah, you just almost what are you using a great axe? You carve off it straight through the chest, like from the shoulder down to kind of the hip bone, and carve it in two, and a massive spray of gore covers your face, Fluffy Beans. That's insane.
Nice. Also, he's smiling, although he's raging.
That's cool. Okay, you can still move if you like.
Yeah, I'll just stand. I can teleport anyway.
Oh, that's true. So covered in gore, Fluffy Beans are doing very well. Help action from Bones?
Yeah. Bones is still like all the guts are over. Bones is still just chewing the guy's legs.
I imagine Darius is actually quite... Bones is quite enjoying that. Finally, one of my guys get to go once again completely emotionless. It's got this... Oh, sorry, one minor thing. This one didn't go down the stairs. As it's killed, it disappears in a puff of fire and smoke. And leaving behind no weapons, no sword, no armor. It just disappears in a puff of smoke. So this does not, in fact, fall down the ceiling, but this is a minor thing. Jory, though. This thing swings twice with its great sword. Jory's armor class. But Jory dodges the first one, and the second one glances off its armor, so no damage done. Islani.
What was I doing? I was thinking too hard on that joke. Does anyone look wounded from our party?
Nope.
Not even, right?
Just me, but I'm not bleeding. And it wasn't from these guys, it was from, you know, Fluffy.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Well, in that case, I will cast Bless. Do I have Bless? I don't even think I took Bless because I think... Yeah, I don't have Bless, forget about that.
Okay.
I think Darius has Bless.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just look. 'Cause, you guys doing fine.
Look.
This is what I'll do. I'll hold a healing word. If someone gets healed, I just shout "look out" and hope that it does less damage. So I'll cast healing word.
On
If anyone
Tooth.
of us gets healed. If any one of us gets healed, I'll hold healing word.
It's hit.
Okay. Tooth is already hit.
Okay, then I'll cast healing word on her.
Sure. I mean, it was a hit from...
At first level. Where I stand. Healing
Thank you very much.
Okay, healing word flows into Tooth. Very good. You stay where you are, Islami? That's your bonus action?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll go next to this guy and hold my shield and take the dodge action as I try to gain his attention.
Okay, so dodge action. Got it. Nice. Dars, got your dog, Bones, covered in gore, holding onto the leg of this thing. What do you do?
Yeah.
advantage.
I'm gonna just slash again where it's already wounded in his gut. So I have advantage again, right?
Yes, because of Bones.
Before the slash, I'm gonna bonus action and use Giant Might. So Dar starts growing a little bit. And he's going to slash away.
Just hits. And you carve this guy in two, and once again he disappears into a puff of fire and smoke.
And he does the yells, "Wah!" and he charge forward into this one. And then I'm going to extra attack.
Okay. Yeah, that just hits.
Nice.
Cheapers.
Bleh.
Bleh is the sound of him lying.
38.
Total damage. That's 37. 37.
Oh my lord.
So you just deal with him once again, but doesn't quite take him down.
Yeah. And then we just roar.
Nice. What a Matt? Would you mind sending a picture of those, Claw?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure what they are, but
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Wife bought them for me for Christmas.
I got the Dungeons and Dragons board game for Christmas. Haven't played it yet, but I plan to. Jory says, I don't know how my spells work exactly, but I'm going to cast Firebolt on this fool.
Is that the original Dungeons and Dragons board game?
No. No.
Okay,
It's
there was
kinda...
a very old one with a spinning wheel.
Let's see if I can find a picture. So, Firebolt is cast. This thing fries up a little bit. I'm playing Jory effectively, but there we go. Tooth.
Looking at everything happening, the guys falling, well, them falling, whatever. I'm just going to cast Thorn Whip at who's the most injured out of the remaining ones.
I'm just showing the thing that I
I
got.
think no one is
Most
injured.
injured. This one here looks absolutely messed up.
Ah,
Okay, so I will then attack him.
Okay. With Thorn Whip, cool.
Did it show?
I don't see it.
I don't know why. Just give me a second. Oh, there it only goes now.
Okay, well, what did you roll anyway? I'll take your word for it.
27.
27. Boosh, Thorn Whip.
It's
Oh, there,
on
I
the
see it now.
screen here. Yeah.
Okay, so Thorn Whip hits. 5 points of damage, and 5 points of damage is enough to take it down. It only had 2 hit points left.
That's fantastic.
But it gets pulled towards you, and then
No,
poof, disappears in a
okay.
puff of smoke.
That's fine. Yeah, I wasn't going to because I didn't want to pull it into Islami, but seeing that it's dead, it's fine.
Ooh, that's a nice looking set of dice, Claw. Very cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Just a little information. They just opened the web store to sell Critical Role merch on AU. So if you are from EU, you can buy it.
Yeah, Christine got me a $50 gift certificate for the store, but there hasn't been anything that's popped in yet that's worth investing it in yet. Unfortunately, they're always out of stock of the good stuff.
What a horrible problem. Guys, I assume you guys heard about the big Twitch hack, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're millionaires. Jesus.
$9 million they earn just from their Twitch stream a year.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, Tooth. Whoosh, Thorn Whip goes out. Is that the end of your turn?
That is correct.
Okay, time. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take villain. Favorite NPC, come on. 2 great swords attacks villain, and both of them hit. Said I would cast shield, but we had this discussion. She takes 19 points of damage as it just carves into her, and she screams out in pain. Oops, that's the wrong button, but that's right. Let's pretend it's a flaming sword. Flynn says, "Gods damn it! What's this, Dars?" And she reaches out a hand and just boop touches this creature on the end of its nose, and it does hit. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, that works. And it taps, and this thing takes 10 points of damage, and she gets 5 points back herself. Huh? Dars, you like that? Huh?
No, nice. I like it.
I am both a healer and somebody badass. Claw. That's the worst flex ever.
I'm so confused now. Okay, here we go. I will shoot the one protecting villain or attacking villain.
All right, thank you.
There we go.
21 hits.
Woo! Nice.
32. As Villain is sucking the energy from it to heal herself, the last bit of it flows away. She kind of singes the edge of her finger a little bit as she's siphoning energy.
And then I'll fire the last one at the one attacking Jory.
All right.
Now let's go. Add my D4.
It's AC 16, so it doesn't really matter. What's your
So 21.
21 damage, yeah. It's looking rough, but still up.
Okay.
But can Fluffy Beans turn it to mist? That's the question.
So, what do you mean? It's my turn, right?
Yes, and this is the only one standing.
I'll teleport right
Yeah. Poof. Nice.
and just smash him with the Great Weapon Master
Okay.
and the Reckless.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Ugh. That hits.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the Reckless. The Great Weapon. It's
So that should be
10.
another 10 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 11, 21. Yes, you turn it to mush as it disappears in a cloud of smoke. And with that, all combatants are dead. Well, I got the hammer and it spoke to me. I don't do as good as a Western. Oh, this is my Western accent. Ah, no, can't do it.
I feel like the artificer who loves tinkering and building things with a magical, like, building breaking hammer is pretty suitable.
Did you say destroy items?
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what it said exactly, miss. It said this: bring me your items of power, and together we shall destroy them.
Doris, do we still have your axe?
Oh no!
The cursed one?
I think we left it
try.
inside the cave.
Yeah.
No, I think
we
Someone
stuck it in
took
a
it.
we stuck it in a bag of holding.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Corey's got it.
Let me just check my bag of holding. I don't know. Did you put it in the bag of holding?
No, I think it was inside the hope trick. No,
Inside the what?
your hope trick dimension.
The rope trick.
I never used rope trick since we've been down here. So
and rope trick is a finite. It's a duration,
yeah,
right?
and everything gets spat out of it at the end of the hour, anyways. So
Yeah,
Well, let's
we
say
put it
Jury
in
then
a-
brings it out as a bag of holding, using a
Yeah.
glove, being careful not to touch it. Sure, you want me to place this on the anvil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it down.
All
this would
right.
be fun. This would be cool.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you mind stepping away? You're kind of standing on the anvil there, miss. Thank you very much.
Yeah, apologies.
And I'm not actually the player at the moment, so someone else is going to have to smash this, because...
I point at Fluffy.
Me
Still
smash.
raging?
Me
Still
smash.
raging?
Okay, do you pick up the hammer?
Yep, sure.
Okay, so with the axe there, you hear the same words in your head: bring me your items of power, and together we shall destroy them. So do you smash the axe, Fluffy?
Yeah.
So bringing this mighty hammer up and smashing it down, you notice a distinct crack forming in the thing, but it does not yet break. You feel a couple more hits might do it, but can you roll me a percentage dice, please, Fluffy? Okay, you smash it down and little cracks start appearing on it. Do you smash it again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah, you didn't need to roll the percentage, but yeah, smash it again. You feel like just one more hit will do it.
I just keep smashing it.
Okay, on the
Feel
third
something
smash, all the magic dissipates and arcane energy flashes around. No damage done to anybody. But on the third and the final smash, something gets teleported into the room.
Oh my.
Well, it says, the description says it burrows its way into the room. I'm not sure how that works. So it either burrows or teleports, but this thing appears right in the center of the
Oh
room.
my god.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
Shoot it.
My
I'll show you the art, though. It's pretty...
It's pretty clear.
Well, but there's something else about it as well.
Oh my
This
god.
massive camera that it's carrying.
This is
I
the
thought
good
it was only a nightmare. It's real.
Oh fuck.
Oh, by the way,
This
every
is that
time you...
version of the guy that I cut the guts, right?
There is a 25% chance of when you use the anvil that this
He
would
rolled
happen.
both under
And he
20.
rolled both. Yeah, it was only one. I'm going to say you just get shunted a little bit to the north, because it's so cramped up there, Islani, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
The singer
as close
rises.
to the stairs, as close to the stairs as possible.
You could go there if
I
you
did
like.
That's why I'm
covered
standing on the
downstairs.
top of the stairs.
I don't think we're going anywhere, peoples.
Was that
If only Thoradin was here to like. Wait, it doesn't even have nuts. Damn it.
Jesus.
no nuts?
Okay, where is my initiative? Oh my lord. Your blessing is on skill checks as well.
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'll add that D4 to this.
So you have for your initiative, you also have a D4.
Okay, let's see. Where is the button? Oh, okay, I beat him anyways, but we'll see. 19.
I need to add a D4.
Oh, thank goodness for you, Islani, too. Great. Okay.
Oh, look at that beautiful roll from the Tomb Temper 2, 17. And that was unmodified. Doesn't have
Well,
a
we are
dex
all
bonus.
beating him. This is great.
Oh, come on!
This is so good.
Dars!
Oh my
Much
lord.
better.
Dars is still like congratulating Bones from the last fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to remove Destiny from the bonus mouth.
Oh, Lord. I am terrified. I don't even want to know.
All right. Let me just check some things. Oh, it does burrow, but burrows up from below you. There's something underneath that just climbs up and appears in place. Let me just check some things to make sure.
What the hell is this thing?
Okay, so there's like a giant hole between its legs that it's now like straddling.
Oh, it's straddling the anvil.
Okay.
If I move it to the side, there we go.
Well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, but it like burrowed from below. You said.
Yeah, burrowed from below.
Okay.
So let's say just like around here, it climbed out through a hole. It's a little bit odd to describe, but
No,
anyway,
that's
it's
fine.
there. It's there. It's Slani. Your nightmare has
Okay.
arrived.
Guys, are we staying or are we going? It does look fast with those legs. Meanwhile, whilst I wait for an answer, what I'm going to do is I will.
Not armored, but I think we can hit it at least.
Should I do this or not?
God, it's big.
It's huge. Literally huge, as per the D&D rules.
Can't do this. I need this. I might need that. I can't banish it because then I might need to resurrect one of you. Shit. No, I can still. Okay, yeah. Banishing won't help. Okay, I'll cast. Yeah, okay. Islani just focuses on the shield, puts a shield forward, and from the shield, some of the water, because it has a waterfall, some of the water starts flying. Like, as it falls down, starts curving up and flying, and surrounding the area as I cast spiritual guardians. And
Nice.
the water forms angels that are just gonna be flying around and berserking this guy.
Okay, what's the radius of spiritual guardians?
I think I just now
15
shared it.
feet?
15 feet.
15
sphere.
feet. Don't think it'll really matter in such a enclosed area, but there we go.
Yeah. I will be moving close to the stairs to and make sure like everybody gets out. If we're leaving, everybody gets out.
Don't think you can move there, Islani. There's a big old tomb tapper there. You can descend the stairs.
I see
from-
the tomb tapper here.
Yeah, he's effectively
It's here.
taking up this whole space here. This is his active
Is it,
space.
Okay, I see him in the wrong position then. Wait,
Yeah?
I'm refreshing the page.
Oh, weird. Okay, but yeah, you can't go there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was on the. I saw them on a different position.
Okay.
Apologies, then. I'll just.
But
say
you
where
can
I was.
descend the stairs if you like. Do you descend? Be an
No,
option.
no. I will make sure everybody else leaves before I
Okay.
So now it's my action, and yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. You are smaller than he is. Yep, you could do that.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm
can
good.
stay there. Okay. And
I'm
Sartre's turn.
at this point.
Okay, so I'll do his wisdom save now, even though it technically happens on his turn. But let me just say this is not going to kill him. Wisdom save. He rolls a natural 20, so that's 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's halved if he succeeds.
So that technically happened on his turn. I'm giving myself a cheer for the natural 20. Claw!
Okay, so he's in your thingy. He moves at half speed. I'm going to... Do I count as within melee with him, given his size?
I mean, if you're worried about
Like,
attacks
yeah,
of opportunity.
No, I'm worried about if I'm attacking with disadvantage from here.
Oh, with your bow. If you do it with your bow, yes, you are.
Okay, then I am going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, so at advantage, yep.
And I'm actually going to utilize the Zephyr Strike that prevents attacks of opportunity. And I'm going to, or if I can get back to the game, I'm going to go downstairs with the extra 70 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then when I'm out of his range, so if I'm like looking up at him through the hole, I'm going to shoot up through the hole, not utilizing the Zephyr Strike just yet, just so I'm not adding the advantage, just a regular attack for now.
Okay. I'm going to give him half cover for that, though.
I have Sharpshooter.
Ah, damn it. The bane of every DM. Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna. This is a test. This is a test run. I'm also not using sneak attack on this one, so
Okay.
this is gonna be. Let's see what it is.
26 hits.
It's a flat 19 damage.
Oh, you said no sneak attack. You did say
Yep.
that. Yep. So 19. Got it.
Okay, second attack. Gonna do it again.
Is that a critical? That is a critical,
a
isn't
critical.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
no, if only you hadn't saved your sneak attack.
Yep. Nope. No sneak attack.
As
So
if
it's
you
just
knew.
gonna-
Oh,
It's
you-
gonna be 18 plus 4, so just 22.
Got it.
And then this one is going to be with the advantage and sneak attack and everything.
Okay.
So here we go.
Not the natural 20 you're looking for, but that does hit.
Okay, and because that's my Zephyr Strike and the first attack as well, that's gonna add another 15.
Okay, got it. Wow, so boosh, boosh, arrows fly from below.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and position myself outside if I need to be.
Okay, nice. Good start. Fluffy Beans.
Fluffy will. I'm close to the creature, right?
Yep.
So I'll just rage again.
Okay. So Rage is already there. Cool.
Because Fluffy doesn't know if this creature is dead and dead. So, what is the number 6?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're within 10 feet. So put a little thing on Fluffy. Yeah, 10 feet. So you get a +1 to your AC if you're within that.
Yeah. And it goes like the same things. Great weapon master, recklessly attacking.
Okay. Oh! Man, stop it with these natural 20s.
Wow.
We need it. Did you see that thing?
Oh, I forgot to.
I'm trying not to. I'm closing my
Yeah.
eyes.
We have to put 10.
And you've got another D12 as well on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 31. Oh my goodness. 31, that's 43. Okay, got it. Ouch! Oh, did I don't think I did that right. Okay, Fluffy Beans, yeah, crunches into it, no problem. Have another attack.
Just have another and another.
So
Oh, that's your second attack, yeah, the 24 hits.
yeah, 24 minus the 5 because I forgot to do the.
Yeah, 19 still hits.
And I'll just attack again.
So, 21, got it. Wow, nice
Because
first
I have
round.
the crit, I'll attack again.
Oh, okay, yeah. 16 unfortunately misses.
Do I still have the D4 that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 is its armor class, so that will hit. Okay, it's
That
Lani.
is- Oh, so much blood. Jesus.
Is there all damage, Fluffy Beans?
Sorry, I forgot.
It's very hard to play pacifist around you guys. Let me say that.
So just carving into him again and again and again. It's messy. Gore is starting to fall out of this creature. Now, my turn.
Oh, tooth one afterwards too. Okay.
It's gonna
Yeah.
run away. It's gonna run away in fear, right?
Let's see what's intelligence is. Okay. Tooth.
Oh God, no.
Tooth. This thing's it reaches out with some claws and tries to swipe. Rolls a 29. I assume that hits.
No. Not today.
19 slashing.
Okay.
Then it reaches out with its its other hand. Rolls a 25, which I assume will hit as well. For 25 slashing.
This is Lord.
So what you see it's not using its sledgehammer yet, but it grabs Tooth in one hand, rips part of her side, grabs the other hand, and then pulls it up to its mouth. And because it hits with both claw attacks, it can make a bite attack. And... ooh! Ouch! Does 30 points of damage as it crits with a bite attack. And then it chomps down on Tooth, sees her from the life leaving her, and just throws her to the ground and lets out a and turns its attention to another target. Bones.
Did he take the spiritual guardian damage?
Oh yes, remember we did that on your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So yes, he did, but that damage technically happens now. I probably would have forgotten that. Bones.
Wow, that was really traumatizing. Bones is just trying to distract him, like running between his legs, and try to bite his butt.
Okay, he's got a butt. No dangly bits, but absolutely. Tooth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this happened so quickly.
Okay.
Death saving throw, please. Oh!
Oh my God.
Wow.
You're prone on the ground, but you do have 1 hit point. I had a very similar situation the other day. Someone was down and if he rolled a 1 on his death saving throw, he was going to die, and he rolled a 1. But he had a DM inspiration and re-rolled and got a natural 20, and things were much better.
Wow.
But Tooth, that's almost as good. So the life comes back to you. Well done. Jory says, "Whoa, holy shit!
Hey guys, how we doing?
Jory,
Kid.
you're here to save the day."
Yeah, just in time.
Oh, okay. What did I do? What did
Why'd
happen?
you swing the hammer? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll let you see and take it in.
You are not worthy of lifting their hammer.
He apparently was. He is Thor in disguise.
I have a technical question, Ian, about the rules. Because the death saving throws happen before the turn. Does that mean Tooth get a turn?
I think it does, if that is indeed the rule.
Yeah.
Oh my lordy. Okay.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
will-
talking about
At the start of your turn.
The fuck is that?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me give you the
Like
full
that.
glory. Yes, you can have a turn, Tooth.
Okay, so seeing that this just destroyed me, I will bonus action turn into a giant constrictor.
Wow, there's room for that,
All you need
absolutely.
to know, Jory. All you need to know, Jory, is that Tooth with like bonus hit points and temp hit points and all. This thing just one-shot her.
Like,
Why am I next to it? Jesus.
Because everybody's
Everyone
next
is.
to it.
it just appeared and we were all around it. Okay,
So just so you know,
um,
Matt, this is the full glory of that thing. Yeah. Okay, so you wild shape into a snake.
yes, and I will attempt to grapple it.
Okay. Let's just say the snake kind of slithers all the way around here because it's just too cramped.
Half
Yeah,
of
make-
you's
make-
down the stairs.
Yeah, halfway down the stairs, even better.
I've just turned on my camera so you guys can see my incredulous face.
17 does constrict it, so it takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, got it.
And it is restrained, so everyone has advantage.
Does it have disadvantage? I forget.
Yeah. Does it have disadvantage? I have no clue.
Let me have a look. Restrained. So speed is 0. Yes, attacks rolls have advantage and its rolls has disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay, so the giant snake wraps around it.
I
Gives it a
do
squeeze.
want to comment that I wrap myself above and below the freaking mouth.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would be an
Around.
attack of opportunity.
And I do not have any part of myself around that mouth. It's like above and below it.
I love it. Okay, good move. Jury, you can attack with advantage if you like.
Okay.
There is a big hole between its legs you can jump down if you really want to. That's why
Fine.
claws on the
You might
claws on
want
the.
to keep this in mind. You do have sanctuary on you.
Okay, that's good to know. So,
Oh no, actually that fades because I did attack. Sorry, no, you don't. I lie. That fades because you did attack before.
darn it. So can anyone catch me up with what exactly happened? Like, where are we?
Okay, so we came into the abjuration tower,
And then Doris touched something.
and at the top we found this hammer and this plaque, and this plaque gave us what we think is part of like a ritual to get maybe in through a force field somewhere. But more importantly, there was a magic hammer, and so Dars had, because you were the most intelligent person out of all of us, we had you like lift the hammer. So in your head, the hammer spoke, or a voice spoke, that basically said like, bring your objects of power here and we'll destroy it.
Yep, that's exactly what the phrase said. And this is what was written on the ceiling of this room. It was written in Draconic, but I think Dars could read Draconic. And this is what it said on the roof there.
So why
as-
would we want to destroy our powerful item?
Well, yeah, but maybe not. Maybe there's something else here, like something that's maybe powering the force field or something. We don't know. But we tested it with Dars's old cursed axe, and so Fluffy destroyed it with it actually destroys magic items. The hammer you're holding, and this anvil, if you strike it 3 times with it, it destroys magic items. And on the third strike, this thing frickin' came tearing through the floor, and now it wants to eat us.
And it did one
Can I
shot
ask as well,
to-
what happened with the game? we win.
Yeah, we won.
Yes.
And you got a stone of good luck, which who ended up with it? It was
Claw's got it.
Claw.
Wow.
Just +1 to saves and ability, I think. Is it saves as well?
Yeah, saves and ability scores. So with that, I have a between that and Aslani's bless, I have a +10 to initiative.
But what does Jory do?
So Jory is going to. So this thing one-shot Tooth, right?
Yep, I picked it up in both
And
its hands and then bit her.
Has it hurt? Is it hurt at all?
Yes.
Like severely, or?
That's about, I will say bloodied.
Oh, okay. So in one round, it's gotten pretty bloodied.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
well then I'm
why
not
is
going
that
to
a
do that.
+9? What do I have with
In
giving
that
that?
case,
That's very strange.
in that case, I am going to Misty Step the fuck away
Trying to
from
figure
it.
it out.
There is stairs. If you look underneath Tooth and Aslani, there's some stairs down there.
This character that gives bonuses to missions.
Right, but I want to get away with it without it smashing me.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could Misty Step down the stairs if you wanted to.
Stone gives
Oh, I see. Sure. Yep. I still want to be able to see it though. Is there nowhere I can Misty Step where I'm away from it? But
Yeah, you can see him below the stairs.
I can?
Through the
Okay.
stairs.
Perfect. I'm going to do that. So would that be like here?
Yeah, this is the floor below him, and that's
Yep.
where I am. I went below, shot him from below, and then like ran out the front door.
Okay. And I can still see him from here, right, Malcolm?
Yes, but it's going to have half cover, so it's going to have +2 to its AC.
That's fine. I'm going to shoot it in the non-face. The fire bolt. I'm gonna load in a nice little firework into the end of the gun and fire it up at him.
Okay.
28 to hit.
28 does hit.
Ooh, nice first hole.
Is that all fire damage?
No. There's 3 fire damage and 4 force damage, I think.
It does 4 points of damage. This thing is immune to fire.
Okie dokie. Good to know.
Okay, is that your turn, Jury?
Yes. That is my turn.
Okay, villain. Dars, this is what I mean. This thing is incredibly powerful. Allow me to weaken it. And cast Ray of
Well, yeah.
Enfeeblement
Nice.
to reduce its strength, assuming it doesn't make its. I wish it put what the save is right at the start of the spell, so not hunting all the time. Makes a Constitution saving throw, and it doesn't work. Alright, try Daz. It's very powerful,
Yeah,
resistant to magic.
Finally, you found the other pages of your spellbook, right?
Dars.
Yeah, so. Okay, let's go.
Time to pull out some of those big rune hits you're so good at.
First of
Advantage on your
all,
attack.
first
How
of all,
wounded does this thing look?
It's
He said bloodied.
bloodied. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action, use my how it's called, my divine. I forgot the name. Let me.
Channel divinity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you, Islani.
It's covered in Tooth's blood. That is true.
So I'm going to use my action to. No, it's not turn attack. Sorry.
Malcolm, can I just
To the
ask,
grave. Path
Is
to
this
the
from the
Grave.
book?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean from the book? This is a character.
Is this from the Icewind Dale book,
Yeah.
or did you pull this up out of somewhere?
Nope.
It's really gross.
It is really
Yes.
gross.
It's really...
That's a creature they created for the campaign book. But yeah, it's gross. Love it.
It hurts
Oh,
like
yeah.
shit.
So I did it with my action, then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm going to attack. I have advantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Path to the Grave.
Oh! Ho, ho.
Oh no!
Oh, not Thoradin. Damn it.
Oh no.
That was
But I
bad.
have an extra attack, I'm going to use my extra attack.
Okay. 17 hits.
Yep.
Nice. So I'm gonna unleash everything. Triple attack,
Press the big red button.
triple attack, and my fire room attack. And also now I'm level 2 paladin, so I can divine smite. So
Okay.
I'm
You say
gonna-
fire rune?
Yes.
You know that he said that he's immune to fire.
Oh. Let me see if it's actually fire damage.
Just in case you can maybe save it for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can use because he needs to do a saving throw or be restrained. Oh, he's already restrained, so yeah, I think I'm not going to use it. Yeah, good call. So
So that was
Catch,
actually
guys.
sent looking at Darth.
She's very
Yes.
communicative with her hisses.
She's like using her body to like try and like emulate flames.
so yeah, that's the damage.
Oh, I hit their damage dice. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Well, first of all, you get a cheer for that. Well done.
So many numbers in that like calculation thing. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 4 + 1.
There's a lot of ones in there as well.
There is, yeah. And this is
Still got to 63.
this is if you did this on a tabletop. If you actually had a tabletop, right, it'd be like 5 minutes just to add up that damage. But
Yeah.
you carve into this tomb taper, knock out several of its teeth, and cut it right across its middle. It's still standing.
You didn't use the fire rune though.
Yeah, it's just a text that I made just to explain.
Oh,
So I have it just me to copy and paste just to explain the damage. So yeah, you can ignore the fire because it didn't.
It doesn't take the 46, does it?
Sorry.
Didn't
Yeah.
roll it.
It's immune to
I
fire.
think I remove it.
To the 0 with just randomly.
It was a 1, 1, 1, and 4 must come off.
I remove it
Because
from
it's
the
the
folder.
46 is the first 46,
Okay.
and then the next is the next 46 was fire, so that's the 1, 1, 1, and 4, so 7 comes off that total.
Okay. So 7 hit points back. But still. Well done, Dars.
Yep.
Islani.
Well, there's a day for everything, and I guess here's for trying. And with the shield on my left hand, I do a prayer to my right hand that bursts into flame, and I cast sacred flame on him. I throw the flame at him. And
Who are you?
Whoa,
you are ugly.
he killed me. So,
Okay, so dexterity saving throw.
Jory drops his gun and his quiver full of fireworks.
So
You
he
are
fails
ugly
his saving throw, do 4 damage. I'm going to give you the fireball sound effect for that, even though it's not quite right. 3 points of damage.
Very rude.
Okay, he's looking very... Well, it would have been great if Islana got the death blow, but she didn't. Come on, Claw. What you got?
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Looking up at it. I have advantage. So let's get this done.
I think Claw would have gone before me because his dex is higher than mine.
Yeah, ladies first. It's fine.
Pretty sure.
She just didn't want to eat him if she didn't have to.
Oh my lord. That's wow. Okay.
It's a miss.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d4. I don't know if that'll do any. No, it's got a 17, so that misses. Okay,
Yep.
second attack. Here we go.
I just want one more attack. Yeah, that
Sorry.
hits. That hits. So 26.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, 26.
The creature crashes to the ground. Defeated.
Oh, I nearly got a last killing blow. I rolled 2 ones on the damage. So fitting.
How many hit points did he have left?
15.
You wanted him to survive me and Fluffy?
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, you rolled terribly on the first roll, so
Yeah.
I was hoping.
That was, wow.
Jory's still not picked up his shit, and he's just staring at his Lonnie with a mouth open.
Yeah, I think
I try
think-
and wiggle out from under this thing.
It's your first offensive action in like 9 levels. That's why she only did 4 points of damage. She's never done it before. She's not.
she can second flame another day. I guess inside
But she
the cave,
missed.
right?
It's fine.
Missed that time. This is the first time she's actually hit.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this new Islani.
The Lynn more your
Lonnie,
speed
you
now.
should have done this long.
Yeah. Dars kind of have his doubts now.
Well, I was trying to gauge his intentions, but he was all mouth and no eyes, so it was pretty hard to read.
Insight check his tonsils. Yeah, exactly.
And after he clawed you twice, well, that was it. I think, yeah, he'd had to go. He was pretty mean. Are
But
you okay?
Did his sledgehammer disappear, or did it like clamber down too?
Interesting. When he dies, he keels over backwards and turns into a solid stone statue.
Oh, weird.
So like a big ass statue here in the center of the room.
Yeah, as big as he was, right?
Wow.
Yep.
Is the anvil still usable?
Yeah,
Or
but we'll see. He
you
kind of
don't
crashes
know.
onto the anvil and goes to it. I'll just remove the body. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at him. But the anvil
Is there like a
Serious
real,
problem.
is there a huge hole in the room because he came from the hole, or no, he
I'm
was
sorry, this is-
teleported?
He's got a burrow speed, so I'd say there's a hole right, say there. Oh, actually, maybe right there. Come up on the valley. I know it's hard to explain because it's very cramped. But there we go. Came up this hole. And the anvil looks perfectly as it was before. I mean, the cursed axe, I think it was, is destroyed. It's just in pieces.
The hammer.
Jury
our
did
cursed
cast
axe.
detect magic.
Yeah.
Will say that's still going. Still, everything is exactly the same. It does not destroy the magic of the anvil.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
Dars.
I thought that perhaps you would remove the curse.
Does that mean that the
Oh, no.
curse?
The weapon is non-magical. The magic has been removed. I'm saying everything else in the room is normal, but the cursed axe is not magical anymore.
Oh, okay.
But there is still physically an axe there.
It's in pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I
Does
mean,
that mean that the curse from the axe was given form of that thing?
well, we did hear about living spells and stuff, but you didn't find that axe here, so I'm not sure.
Maybe
I
that
think knowing that there's the possibility to break magic items is like the knowledge to take from here. but know that there's a risk that in doing so something might manifest. So, like we prepared for those guards, should we have the use of needing it again, we need to prepare for anything else that might come.
What would be the purpose of needing to destroy magic items?
I
There
mean,
are items out there that just shouldn't exist, for one.
This axe here was one of them.
There are inherently like evil or items created with evil intent, you know. So, yeah.
Tooth here. Is Tooth back to being Tooth?
I wasn't, but I guess that I will become back to me because I probably need to just heal.
Yeah, as soon as you do.
Wow, Tooth is.
Thank you.
It helps.
Any more items to smash?
No, I will leave the room now.
Would you like to rest? We can rest here for a while. I mean,
I wouldn't mind the rest. I'm like trying to staunch the blood flow, but I don't have enough hands to cover all the holes.
Were you still conscious conscious when the thing is jumping you?
I felt it. I felt that fight.
Oh.
I felt every moment. Yes, I was.
And the smell. How was the smell?
Worse than you, Dars. Those teeth.
Oh.
Jory's gonna slowly climb the steps. And Jory's gonna slowly climb the steps, still looking at
teeth
Islani.
killed Tooth. That's not fair.
And when I get up to the top, I'm gonna take a long, piercing look into Islani's face and I'd like to gauge, just see if does she still seem like Islani? Does she look like she's under any kind of
Inside
influence?
Yeah, but it's not only like she's casting offensive spells. Did you see her in the game? She was crazy in the game, like a totally different Selene.
Yeah,
She was bossy. She was bossy. She was competitive. She wanted to win. She was giving orders all around. So it was wow. I was surprised.
She seems normal to you, Jory.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we doing? Are we resting up here? Assuming we don't destroy any more magical items, I think we'll be safe. Shall we rest?
Did you find your page for the tiny hut?
Yes, I did. Would you like me to cast it?
Yeah, sure.
Claw. Oh, sorry, you thought I was talking to you too. Daz, I apologize. Yes, Villain will cast Lehman's tiny hut.
How heavy does the anvil look?
You want to try and pick it up?
I mean, yeah, I'll try and lift one end.
No, it's doesn't budge even an inch.
Okay, that's good to know.
And the hammer is detached from it. Okay, so Villain casts Lehman's tiny hut. She takes a long rest herself. And feel free to roll your hit dice. Short rest. Short rest. And while everybody's taking a short rest and Tooth is rolling 1,000,000 hit point dice, can you all please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Me too?
Everybody.
Get the short rest first?
Yeah, short rest first. So this will happen at the end of the short rest.
Okay.
How long does your special blessing last?
10 minutes, so it's gone.
Okay, so that's gone.
And you said Constitution, is that right?
Yep, Constitution saving throw. Okay. Thank you, Jory. Thank you, Claw.
I'll get them in a sec.
Okay. Thank you. Who are we missing? Fluffy Beans?
It's 25.
Oh, no, Fluffy
25.
Beans. Fluffy Beans. Okay, so we've got Dara's. Okay, thank you.
And Jory, Doris, I appreciate you worrying about me, but I'm fine, really. That thing, it was not from this world. It was surely undead, or something similar. And remember, we opened the gates to this world. Whatever's here, it's now free to go to the outside world. I think we should take that hammer with us. For the power of this anvil can be useful, but it can also destroy things that are useful for us. Perhaps we should keep the hammer.
I think you might be right there, Islani. I just a little concerned. That's all. Here's some interesting changes.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Nothing you say is wrong. You just, we're just not used to you acting this way.
What do you mean taking the hammer, Slani?
I mean,
I
put it in
mean-
the bag of holding and take it with us.
Because I think we need both things, the anvil and the hammer. I think only the hammer is not going to work, like,
Yeah, but
alone.
then that means no one else can use it as well. Other people other than us.
And
Well, is everybody ready? You feel good to carry on, Tooth?
I'm good.
Surely.
Kills herself again.
I'll live with that, I suppose. Maybe one more. Okay.
Do you guys leave the tower?
Yeah. I'm to leave this place behind.
Okay. I'm going to put you
Jesus, I'm
back
gonna have
over here.
nightmares with that thing.
is the tower still powered up, like still glowing blue?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'll say if Jory still has his detect magic up, which he probably does, it's still radiating abjuration magic.
So I think the plan is, Jory, you weren't here, but we did find some clues that apparently the people here all know about prestidigitation. I don't know if you know that. They all carry the wand made of the nether oak from the Arboretum, which we think is here. And we did find something in this tower to say that we need to shield our hearts with a wand with nether oak, made of nether oak. So all clues lead that we need to go there now.
Okay, that makes sense.
And there are force fields around this central thing here, and we're thinking and guessing that there's something we need to do, which the first thing is to shield our hearts with a wand. I don't know how many steps there are of this thing, but we need to do it to get past the force fields, and there's another force field somewhere around here.
Okay.
And I should say one right at the top of the tower as well, right up here.
Oh, could we see these things?
Yep, there's a
Yeah,
glowing
okay.
force field around this, sort of light blue.
Oh, it's
line at the-
glowing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, glowing here and glowing right at the top of the tower up here too.
Just cast a couple of disintegrates, guys. Come on. Let's go.
Dispel magic didn't work.
We never got there to try it.
That was Matt speaking.
We're heading where?
Not,
To here,
not,
right?
not Jory. He has no idea.
Direction we're headed?
Yep. let's get
The only thing
going.
we know of is making a wand supposedly out of a tree, and that's the only place we know there's trees. So, do we want to go through this section, or do we want to just skip around it?
I would say go through it, see what we find.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to explore. That's the whole
Yeah.
point.
Go for it.
Okay, if you want to do a general search through these mostly ruined buildings along the way, you're more than welcome to.
Sure. Is that just
And
general
this-
perception? See if
No,
anything
it's
gets-
a roll a d20. So, Jory, roll a d20.
A D20.
A d20, yep. So as you spend...
Just-
Just Jory.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
12.
12. You find a whole bunch of really expensive looking art objects. And you find 3 of them, and you figure they're worth about 250 gold pieces each.
Sweet.
This is just a general search, everybody looking around. I just made Jory roll it, and this is what you find scattered among these buildings.
So we can add that to party loot.
Are they
Yep.
carryable?
Are these treasures carryable, or are they like massive statues? Or
I will say they're not massive statues, like, I don't know, goblets. There you go, there are 3 goblets encrusted with diamonds and various other, crusted with amethysts and things like that. One thing you do notice as you pass through the base of this rather odd structure here, so this is this arching strut of dark stone rises from this ruined district to a junction high above on the central spire. A gate engraved with arcane signals is set into the base of this strut. And you see once again there's this blue glowing force field around it. You also notice over here in this place with the red glowing thing, it looks to be some type of prison. So this thing with the red thing at the front is a prison.
Whatever's in there probably needs to stay in there. What Jory's gonna say.
The portcullis is askew, by the way, so you could go into the prison if you wanted to.
is there any sign, like I did at the museum, any sign of life recent around here?
Make a survival check. Don't notice anything of note. I mean, you do notice general footprints around here that aren't yours. It's tough to say how recent they are, though.
Does the portcullis look like it was shoved ajar, or is it just kind of like it was opened a bit?
Make an investigation check. Even with an 11,
+9.
I think you can piece this together. Like, you know that Yithrin was a great floating city until some calamity came upon it and it crashed to the ground. I mean, you see a whole lot of all these buildings are destroyed and cracked in one way or another. You think that the falling has what led to the portcullis being open.
I think we don't need to worry about anything being in. I think he fled already. No. Is it the thing that we just killed? Or is it something worse? Is it a big... How big is the gap, like the portcullis?
You could slip through it very easily.
What do you mean, man? Why do you want us to go their side?
I'm not saying I want us to go.
Are you planning something? Do you want us to go there just to die by a terrible thing?
Look, if we need a place to rest, where no one else will look inside the prison.
We just rested. What do you mean?
I mean, for the night.
Hmm.
It would be good to know that it's empty. If we wanted to rest.
No,
But
keep
you're
an eye
right,
on
this
you,
is
girl.
not where we were heading. We can carry on. I'm sorry for suggesting going in.
I don't know, you guys looking really strange today. I don't know. It seems that you guys are plotting something. Are you guys talking behind like stuff from me? Like, are you keeping me in the dark and plotting, scheming?
Towers, you're starting to come across a little paranoid there, my friend. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. What do you mean?
You sound a little paranoid.
No, you are paranoid. I'm fine.
Have you been taking your medication, Doris? You know your
Rude.
blood. You know your blood goes.
What?
Your blood
Is
pressure.
there
goes
medication for
100
stupidity
times.
now?
Sorry.
Is there medication for stupidity now?
Um, I think just like death,
Why
stupidity
do
only hurts others and it never hurts you.
what do you want me? What do you mean by that? That I'm hurting you?
No, you said it. Shall we go then?
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah, I'll go behind. I'm gonna see if you guys are playing anything strange.
Okay, so with Dara's 10, 15 feet back from everybody as you go forward, you have no idea where Claw is, but that's pretty much par for the course. And you're heading across to the Arbitorium over here?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you wander through the streets and come across there. And... okay, so you arrive at this Arbitorium place, and there's a canopy of golden leaves crowns the trees inside a sunken basins. And the trees grow in stark contrast to the bleak surrounding, their branches swaying, even though the air is deathly still.
I look around to see if I see, like, that person that was at the purple pears.
Oh, that person, yes.
The druid? Oh, or the
The
dryad?
Triad. What dryad?
Okay,
Dryad. It's
make
not
a perception check, Tooth.
I am very. Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
I'm gonna guidance myself because after what happened the last time, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
if it means anything, I mean, generally keeping eyes out and stuff. Claw has a passive perception of 22 now.
Okay, good to know. You look around for the druid,
23.
beating his passive perception. You don't see the druid. You don't see anything, in fact, apart from there's one tree right at the center of it. It's not shown on the artwork, which is a bit annoying. That's significantly bigger than the other ones. It's right at the heart of it. And this massive tree. And you swear you look at it and say with Claw's passive perception as well, you swear that on this oak tree, it almost looks like it's got a gnarled face on its trunk.
Okay, I also have a passive of 22.
Okay.
So I look around and I say, guys, if there's a woman here wanting to work, you say no. No, we are not available. Remember what happened at the pears. But if
What
there
happened
is,
at the pears?
everyone got charmed and just wanted to stay and work in the garden.
Nah. We just felt like having a good walk. We weren't charmed.
But those pears were so. Oh, I have a pear. I'm gonna eat a pear. But before I eat the pear, there, look at that tree in the middle. It looks like maybe like it has a face.
Is that
So maybe that's where we need to go. As I put my hand in my pocket and take out the pear.
So, are you guys going to create a wand from this tree? Is that what you guys want to do?
well? That's something we need. Yes, we need a piece of this tree, but
So, will Tooth be okay, like, if we just carve this tree just to create a wand?
Well,
I will point out there's lots of branches on the ground, and some of them would be approximately wand shape. So,
But is every tree here a nether walk or just this the middle one?
all the trees, there's all these oaks around. We'll call them nether oaks, but there's this one in the center that's a bit bigger than the other ones and has this weird gnarled face on it. And are you trying a pear, Tooth?
sorry, just say that again.
Are you eating the pear?
Yes.
The purple pear. Okay, roll me a d20. No, I'm not going to give you that one. That would be silly. Roll again, Tooth.
A dragon comes from the.
I was about to say that the ancient white dragon appears again.
No, well, yeah, you it just here we go. I'll whisper it to you, Tooth. What
Okay.
happens?
I mean, we killed the dry, right? So the power of the fruit is also gone or not? I mean, like every like if it has some magic on it, like it came from the dried or not?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm just trying to say that if the pear was magic, was that magic from the dried? If the dried is dead, that means that the pear is not magic anymore?
How does it taste to you, Tooth?
It is delicious. It really, honestly, is the best pears. It's the best fruit I have had.
So I'll let you determine.
Sitting in the shadows and
Mhm.
watching Tooth pull out a pear and eat one, and knowing I have a bunch. I'm curious as to why she's randomly eating a pear right now. Like maybe she's noticed something I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
But not wanting Tooth to have an edge, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat one as well.
D20. Seven. Ooh, interesting. I'll whisper something to you, Claw.
Okay. Take off one of my pears.
does the tree look like it has a face then?
Yes, but it's like a gnarled, twisted face. Imagine like I forget the name of the tree ant in Lord of the Rings. What's his name? Treebeard. Yeah,
Tree bear.
kind of like you look at it and the eyes are askew and the mouth is twisted and stuff, but it gives the impression of a face, but very twisted.
Claw, if you can hear me, I can't see where you are, but perhaps you can stealthily go near the tree and grab some of the twigs from the floor. One that looks like a wand. If it awakes, perhaps we can talk to it, ask for one.
You wait a minute or two, and as far as you can tell, nothing, no twigs move or anything like that.
So whatever it is, Claw's not responding to your request.
I don't know if you did it and I didn't see it, or you just didn't hear me. I Hope you find Claw. I can't see Claw, right?
Nope. But that doesn't strike you as inherently unusual.
Yeah, but it's unusual that he doesn't reply when called, right?
Well, that's up to you to decide.
Has anyone seen him?
Nope.
So,
I mean, Fluffy did see Tooth get the pear, right?
Yep, you saw Tooth eat the pear. Yep.
So Fluffy's starting to be anxious because Fluffy didn't eat any pears the last time and
Okay.
still felt that stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wondering, Tooth, why are you still eating those? The last time didn't go so well.
the fruit was fine. I wasn't charmed at all. It wasn't the fruit, it was the woman that you guys spoke to, and we killed her.
Sure.
The pears were fine, I had one.
Not for me.
It's okay. You look more like a meat and potatoes kind of guy. It's okay. Well,
Perhaps
knucklehead
Claw-
trout, I suppose.
Perhaps Claw is just scouting around. Perhaps someone else can try and get a twig?
Give me a second.
No one else volunteers? I can.
Well, I will try and see if I see Claw, I suppose.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'll guide her.
Okay. Let's have a look. Nope,
Right.
you don't see him.
Yeah, Daz is also trying to find Claw.
Okay, make a perception check. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
So okay, let's go with it. Like we just need a branch, right? And then
Yes.
And then-
Can I try this? Your approach is rather violent. I promise I'll run back to you if things go badly.
okay.
Are we going just to pick up the sticks, or are we going to the tree that I saw that looks like it wants to talk? It's like a face.
I thought.
And being a druid, that wouldn't be a strange thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going? I will go with you if we're going to the tree.
I was gonna stealth. Or try my best not to make any noise.
To go to the tree?
To get some nether oak from the floor around it.
Okay, if you want to do that, Aslani, stealth check.
I wonder if we shouldn't ask the tree if it is
Yeah,
sentient.
I didn't think we were stealing. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry if that's how you felt.
No, I'm just thinking, will the trees, because we have to get a wand, is it okay? Would it be a better wand if it came directly from the tree? Maybe the tree gives us the wand? Or is it okay to just be a dead twig on the ground?
Okay. You talk to the tree since you're more adequately used to it, and I'll be there to help you. I'll follow you. Let's ask for a wand.
Okay.
I'll back you up.
Cool.
Because with -3, I'm the best to speak to. Let's go.
Okay, so you go right to the heart of the forest, and I imagine everybody except Claw is standing kind of around this tree. What do you say, Tooth?
Hello, Mr. Tree. Are you awake?
You see the face on the trunk of the tree kind of twist and says, I was in a deep slumber. Why did you wake me?
I am so very sorry to have woken you from your slumber. It's the first time that I've actually seen such a beautiful tree, and I that can actually talk to me, and I had so much appreciation that I just wanted to say hello. And I haven't. Have you seen anyone in the last how many ever years?
You humanoids always want something. They come to the forest and destroy them. So tell me what you want.
I think I wanted to ask you whether you would be prepared to gift us something, because I did not want to destroy anything in the forest.
What is it you want?
We have to have a wand to protect our heart, um, to be able to enter the building, I do believe. So I wanted to know whether you would be prepared to gift us a wand.
People have asked me for wands before, and they've used it to destroy and cut and maim other trees. Convince me that you do not have nefarious goals in your heart.
My heart is an open book to you. I have no intention of harming the trees at all. We had previously, I am a druid. This is my nature. Trees are my nature.
If trees are your nature, why are you not in a forest? Why you're in this cursed place? Why do you want access to the tower? That does not sound like a druid to me.
I am here to help my friends, and because where we are from, everything is being obliterated by winter, and we are trying to lift the curse to be able to have nature have free reign. Currently, there are no trees, there are no plants, no flowers, nothing. It is just snow and winter and freezing, and that is not natural. We need the trees, we need the beauty, we need the air. We need to reinstate that.
I will say, because you're a druid, and this is very much your domain, you can make a persuasion check at advantage. And yeah, I would say you can guide yourself this as well, because, this is something you'd actively do.
Okay.
So persuasion with advantage plus a d4. Yeah, I agree with that, Claude. That was a great speech, but yeah, your charisma sucks, I know. Ooh, that would be a natural 20. Plus
Wait.
Plus a d4.
Hey!
A dirty 20. That's a long round. And the tree kind of uproots itself, bends down, looks you right in the eye tooth, reaches up to the up above its own head, and you hear a little and he brings you down this beautiful piece of oak about 30 centimeters long. Go now. Use it in peace.
Mr. Tree, I undertake that is what I will do. I thank you for your generous offering. My friends, thank you. May you rest in peace. not pieces, or peace
Rest
or
in
die.
peace.
Beep, 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 beep.
And there's their charisma modifier.
Be peaceful in
This
your
is why they
slumber.
invented a spell that literally removes the last sentence you spoke from someone's memory.
Yeah, I need that because I suck at it.
Okay, the tree, you see that the eyes close up and it goes... and appears to be resting again. Well done.
Very
Well done.
differently.
Well done, Tooth/Christine. The persuasion check you needed, by the way, was a 15, which is a long walk for Tooth. But you got there.
Thank you.
Well, that worked out well. Congratulations.
I am very grateful that I think this is a good one. It feels like a good one. And I am sure that this will help us. And as long as we adhere to the undertaking never to hurt the trees.
Is there any sign of Claw?
Oh?
An arrow comes flying and lands like somewhere nearby, just in the ground.
You can be glad you didn't hit the freaking tree.
No, yeah.
Okay, so would I take that as a sign of you're fine, you're around, you just don't want to break your stomach?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty common for Claw.
Yeah.
Like he feels really stealthy for a kid.
Do you need him for anything, Islani?
No. Perhaps guidance. It would help if he scout ahead where we're going. I don't know where we're going. There's this castle here, and there's another of those towers.
We should probably see what that tower is if we need to be there, but I don't want to have another Fluffy episode. Please don't. Let's get Fluffy to go in first.
Good feeling about this tower.
And
Which tower did you ping? I didn't see it. This one?
This one here.
Okay.
Which one? This one? Sorry, my screen was zoomed in.
Yeah.
This one right here.
So that castle looks a bit funky though.
Well, I'll give you the description of the... So you leave the grove and you have a look at this. And this colossus building has many lofty turrets and is in a state of disrepair. And you see the ground around it is littered with rubble. And a giant-sized door at the base of the structure stands slightly ajar. And I'll give you the description of this one as well, since you're interested in that. And this tower is engraved with interlocking circles of stone. Yellow light spills from its topmost window, and the faint sounds of broom brushing on stoneworks drifts through its broken doors. And I'll say, with the detect magic, this is a conjuration tower.
Well, all right then.
You said brooms?
Yep. Sound of sweeping brooms. Like this.
That would go in line with prestidigitation.
Is this the Mickey Mouse tower with sweeping brooms cleaning all the time?
But is this the tower or is it the small castle in front of us?
The description I gave you was the tower. And the thing in front of you, I'll give you the description for that, is this.
What do you say, castle or tower? I can roll. One cap, 2 tower.
Well, we are here at the castle.
Yeah, Dar's going to pick, he's going to just pick his head and see, try to see what's inside.
Inside this one?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like some type of library, and there's just an absolute labyrinth. Just doesn't look organized at all, and there's just books crammed in every possible nook and cranny. So some type of library.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Villain is going to like it. There's a lot of books here.
Well, knowledge is as important. We learnt a lot from the previous library.
This is true.
Do you guys want to check the books?
I think there's a lot to gain from that. Yes, I'll follow you.
Yeah, Daz just try to push the door.
Okay, it creaks open. Easy enough to go in.
I
Go
look
in.
at the floor to see if there's any ruin that I can see.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, Daz is looking for plaques just to because he found that it's fun to read all these plaques.
You don't see any runes or any traps for that matter. And Darius, you're rolling as well?
Yep.
Nope. Looks safe.
Oh, is Joy doing detect magic?
Yeah, I can do it ritually, so I can, when we need, I can.
Sure.
It lasts 10 minutes.
There's no
Or
magic
hour.
that is detected.
And I suppose we should go in and go and look at the books.
Sure.
Okay. So you all
Before we go in, I just wanted to, like Joy would just say, like, sure, well, now that we have the wand, shouldn't we be heading towards the big force field with in the bottom of the tower there, so we can find this whatever it is that we're looking for that's gonna help us with the window.
What we found some runes. It said first we need the wand, but there might be more steps.
Yeah, have the wand to
Oh.
protect your heart.
Oh, I see.
Maybe there's something to protect your head. I don't know.
Got it. Okay. All right. Lead the way.
Okay. So you Claw, are you going in the library as well?
I'm just whispering you right now.
Oh, sure. Okay. I'll take that into account. So as I said, this place is just a maze of books. And you start looking around. And not long after you enter and you start looking around, a creature sees you and approaches you. And it looks like it's a jackal-headed humanoid. Like not someone with a jackal head, but like a upright jackal is what I'm trying to say. And it's got it's wearing spectacles and is carrying a bunch of scrolls beside it. And beside him is walking something that looks like... just a sec.
Is the library lit?
Yes.
Okay.
Continue. It looks like this. And this little creature, almost like a penguin, is got a little cart behind it. And on the cart, there's various other scrolls and stuff on it as well. And when this jackal-headed figure sees you, he lets out a joyful gasp. Aha! You must be the librarians. Scriven Scry has need of your assistance.
Hello, I've never seen a talking jackal before.
Well, I'm glad I can be the first. Yes, so I need your assistance. So if you wouldn't mind, could you help me look for some books?
Sure, why do you need these books?
Well, knowledge is power, my friend. Yes, so, yes, please, and thank you. I'm looking for, looking for some particular books. They're called the Books of Keeping. So if you could help me find that, I'd be ever so appreciative.
First of all, like, who are you and what are you doing here?
Well, my name is Scriven Scry. I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and I mean, you are alone here waiting for the librarians, like for, I mean,
Well, are
how
you not the librarians? I haven't been here long.
Where did you come from?
Well, I found my way here. I tend to travel quite quickly, so I get places, and I heard rumors about this place, and I found my way here.
How long are you here?
Oh, less than a day.
Oh, really? So, did
If I
you
might
just
ask.
you just teleported here, or you used the front door?
Well, front door is obviously the place to go through. I just came through the front door. I mean, no need to teleport. It's crazy.
If I might ask, Scriven Scry, I don't know if you're aware, but this city here has been lost under the ice for quite a few ages, and forgive us, but that's the reason for our curiosity, and we're not quite sure how you managed to get your way.
Yeah, and we were
We've had
the
a lot of
ones.
fights to get here.
Yeah, and we were the ones that opened the door. I mean, you are not supposed to be here.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to be here? You're not supposed to be here. I mean, what does
Because
that even
we-
mean?
Because we went to the trouble to open this door. So
So what do you want? Thanks?
it's
Compensation?
not a free like it's not a free trip for everyone now. That's, I mean, it's dangerous thing inside here.
Scriven
So-
Scry approaches you, places a gentle hands on your shoulder and says, "Thank you for showing the way. I appreciate it."
Can I?
Are you leaving?
So yes, those books, please. Thank you very much. And he starts looking around himself.
Can I ask the pet the penguin?
Yeah, what are you asking the penguin?
I just want to pet him. Is he his pet? Or something?
Well, what you sorry, just a sec. It's carrying a little cart behind it, and on top of the cart is lots of scrolls and various bits and pieces. So it's almost like a pack animal. It's quite large. It's medium, so it's you're almost looking at it in its eye. It's quite large. But you pet it. It seems to enjoy the attention.
Yeah, I go near the cute penguin. What a fine little fella you are.
Mr. Scribing Scry, why are you looking for these specific books?
Knowledge. I've explained that. Knowledge is power.
Have you heard about this guy, Velen?
The great villain Harpala. Is that what you're saying? Of course I've heard of her. She's the greatest magic user of all time. He doesn't say that.
Inventor of the chill chat spell.
That was free. Okay, I mean,
It's okay. Everything is gonna be fine. I mean, Mr. Sky. I get up and approach him. How did you meet? Sorry, does he have a name?
Kingsport.
How did you meet Kingsport?
Well, Kingsport, as he will attest to me, I promised him a life of adventure and seeing the sights of the world, and show him the sights of the world. And Kingsport agreed. Isn't that right, Kingsport? I've not shown you many interesting things around the multiverse. Isn't that not true? And Kingsport kind of looks down and says, "Yup, That's what he promised me.
Oh, this thing talks. Okay.
Please don't call me a thing. My name's
Oh,
King
sorry.
Sport.
Sorry, Kingsport. Because you got me by surprise. Okay.
I don't understand. Why aren't you helping me look for these books? I don't understand.
Well, if we help you to find your books, would you be kind enough to let King Sport find the world by himself?
Well, no, we're old friends. King Sport, we've been together for years now, haven't we? And King Sport says, yeah, that's true.
Well, he doesn't sound very cheerful about it.
Okay.
Are you truly happy, King Sport?
Oh, I could use with some fish. Quite hungry. Not many
There's
fish
plenty of
around
fish
here.
above ground. There's lots of knucklehead trout. Have you tried?
Oh no, sounds quite delicious though. What a fool King Sport is. It sounds quite delicious.
Would you like to find it by yourself?
Oh
Explore
no.
the world?
No, I'll just stay with Scriv and Scry. It's okay.
Can I insight check? Because it's like I'm getting mixed
Yep.
vibes from him.
Yep. You
So
can-
I'm just trying to
What you
gauge.
whispered me about your suspicion is confirmed.
Okay. Well then, I can't. I just simply can't lie. So I'm just gonna straight on tell. Well, I just don't believe you one bit, King Sport. I mean,
Oh,
for one bit, you look like you're sad. You sound sad.
I'm
You look
okay.
sad. You look injured, actually, malnourished, and perhaps exhausted from extenuated amount of work, and you rather just rest for a bit.
It's okay. I'll just tow my cart. It's fine.
No, you don't have to. You're coming with us.
Oh, no, he isn't. King Sport is a valuable ally of mine. You can't just take King Sport from me. Are you crazy?
No, I'm not taking him with me. He's willingly coming with us. And he
No,
doesn't
he's
belong.
not. No, he is not. He is staying with me.
Well,
I look over at Islani
Mhm.
and it's like, what the hell is going on? And I step back a step.
Okay. So no, you can't have King Sport. He's with me.
Coffee Beans is approaching Islani right now.
Okay.
with all due respect, Mr. Scavensky, I think that Mr. Kingsport should be able to see the world without the heavy burden that you put on his shoulders. He doesn't seem fit for the task at hand. I'm willing to help you find the books you need if you let him go.
Tell you what, if you find the books I am looking for, I might consider it. So in particular, I'm looking for the books of keeping.
Have I heard of such books?
Make a history check.
Islanda, do you think that's dangerous? Maybe this guy is looking for these books to make something terrible to someone. Maybe he's looking for power.
I'm just simply trying to help someone that needs our help. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, but what if this guy takes this power and makes a lot of other lives miserable with
Well,
that?
he could just stay here and find the book and do it anyway.
I mean,
Do I
at
know
least
that
you
he's
didn't help.
No.
Catalog?
No. Well, first, sorry, the books of keeping, you have no idea what that is. And your second question?
Do I know if he's an Arcana lock?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, damn it. Not very good at
Going
it.
back into your history. I'm going to say, given Islani's history, you don't know if it's an Arcana loth or not.
Okay. Well, it is true, but Kingsport needs our help. Are we to say no?
What do you mean needs your help? Doesn't need your help at all. He's
We
fine.
just ask for it.
Find
What
me the
do you
books
want?
and we'll talk about it.
Could we convey with Mr. Kingsport without your presence, just for a second?
You're weirding me out. He's my companion. He will stay with me, and you will find the books, and then we will talk.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll be right back. And I
Okay.
hush the rest of the party away from the jackal.
Mhm.
And when we are a bit further away, I will show them the piece of paper that Kingsport gave me. Guys, the poor fella. I don't know what happened to him, but he's pleading for help. And you see a paper saying, "Help me." When I petted him, he slipped this paper into my hands, and upon further inspection, he looks like he's been mistreated.
Did I see anything with my insight of Stravinsky?
Oh, so you incited. So it's an 18 insight.
Yeah.
You think he's generally he's extremely interested in these books that he's talked about. The books that I mentioned, the books of keeping. He's obsessed about them almost.
What I'm
you
trying
also-
to see is what's going on between him and the little penguin.
The penguin. Well, the relationship he described is someone showing this penguin type creature around the world, showing the sights and sounds. From what you're picking up, though, it's more like a master-slave type relationship. He does what he's told. He doesn't seem to be enjoying himself at all. And if he wanted to see the wonders of the world, you know, a library in the lost city of Ythrin would be right up the top there. That's an interesting thing to see. He doesn't seem too excited about it, so you think it's more of a master-slave relationship.
Gotcha. So I will repeat that to when with Islani talking. I will also say that that's the feeling that I'm getting from
Okay.
them.
So okay, if this guy is not treating his friend that he calls him well, imagine what this guy wants to do with these books. I say,
If I can say, maybe we can find it first. Then we have leverage.
And see what it's all about.
If we wait
Yeah,
until tomorrow,
I can have a quick flick through and see what it looks like.
If we wait until tomorrow, I could ask Eldeth for her blessing to try and locate an object. If I know what the object is, perhaps I could try and track it.
Don't you have to be familiar with the object, though?
Yeah, I never know what being familiar with the object means.
Yeah, I'm saying a title of a book. I don't think that would qualify.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really smart, but if he's here in a lost city for a long time, maybe he's not very good. So why don't we smash him?
I agree with you. I mean, first of all, he just went through the door that we opened, and we didn't see him. Like, we walked around that cave a lot, and we didn't see any traces of him. And
That's
then
what
he
makes
just-
that's what makes me think that he might
yeah,
be a
like-
little more powerful than he maybe looks.
Yeah, there are a lot of you guys saw there are a lot of dangers, and this guy is just here chilling and trying to find some books that, or he heard like somewhere. For me, it's like if you look like Velen also did the same thing. Like she heard about this city, then look at how much struggle that we went through just to get here, and then this guy just show up and now wants this book, and you're going to help him. I mean, we need to see what this guy is about before helping him.
He just
Looking at Valen and the professor, have either of them heard of this book of keeping?
Let me roll for that. Come here, villain. So history's
Malcolm,
wisdom.
Do you mind if I roll an investigation check, see if I can find any sign of the books of keeping?
Sure. Set a reload roll 20 quickly, then I'll roll for villain. And actually, the professor might know. Can somebody just throw me a d20 for the professor?
I got a 25, by the way.
Okay. Let's have a look. What did you roll? What's it up there for? The professor and Tooth start talking to each other, and they come up with the things. And Villain says, "Yes, actually, I have heard of such books. Rumors have it there are only 4 such books in existence. They're lost tombs, and these tombs contain the true names of every Yugoloth ever created. And if you don't know what a Yugoloth is, it's a very powerful devil. And if there's one thing devils don't like, it is you knowing their real names. So this is a very powerful tomb. So if this creature is looking for it, in my opinion, he's looking to control devils and demons. Very dangerous indeed."
Not good.
Does Jory know anything about, like, the Blood War and the Yugoloths?
Make a history check.
How they sort of arbitrate it?
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, mortals, don't know anything about the Blood War, right? It's fought in the Hells, so... Oh.
Well, we know he's up to no good, but I would like to at least try and save that little fella. He asked for my help.
Well, surely we need to find these tombs, do we not? Such a dangerous thing as it not should be in his
Yeah.
possession. It should be in our possession.
We gotta get ahead of him at least. At least then we have some sort of leverage. Help me look, guys. Help me look. I rolled a 25, by the way, up Malcolm, to find books. I
Okay.
don't know if that told me anything.
Is everybody going to go look for books in the meantime? Is that what you guys are doing?
So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Claw, you're going to
Guys-
continue to do what you're doing before?
He stealthed away.
Oh, he stealthed away out there.
He's talking to you, I think. He's
Okay.
talking.
Oh,
He's stealthed away so hard we can't even hear him anymore.
okay, got it, Claw. Cool. So you look around, thoroughly look around. You can all make me investigation checks if you like. Who are we missing? Okay. So, yeah, you look around. You don't find any books among the books of keeping thing. you do find. Roll me a D3, Dars.
And even with a 25, huh?
No.
Jeez.
So you find one book that's is obviously written by a fan and recounts various chain lightning tournaments that have happened in the past. So, people obsess about certain sports. Now, Dars, roll me 2d20s, please. 5 and 13. Oh, you do find a piece of lore about Yithrin. Not particularly interesting, that one. Well, you can consider it interesting if you like. And roll me again. Somebody already rolled a 13, so roll me again, Darius. Roll me another d20. $16. That's what you find.
Okay, so we're here because this is the place to be, and they were looking for the place to be.
Yeah, guys, I didn't find anything, but these guys really like chain lighting. There are a lot of pictures. Hey, look. See? This guy's playing. Yeah, he does shares what he found.
Well, we did not find the books. We still need to decide what to do with Scriv and Scry. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a penguin. Who cares? Let's move on.
He asked for my help. I'm sorry, but I just can't leave him.
Are you prepared to fight for it? Because that guy seemed to be willing to.
You hear Scriven's Scry approaching, so I assume you hush your words, and he says, "So, any luck in finding the books?"
Yes, I found them.
Oh, please let me see.
Nope. I'm not.
Oh, I think you should. Well,
They
first
are
of all,
not
make a deception check. Make a deception check.
I'll pat him on the shoulder.
Okay. So D4. 24.
I'm gonna scoot around some
Deception or
books and
perception?
start going to the side away from the group.
Okay. So 23 on deception. Well, Well, I really, really think you should give me that book.
I think I don't have any reason to give you the books. It was me who found it.
I think you should make a wisdom saving throw, Darius.
Oh, really? He's just attacking me?
No, I'm just saying make a wisdom saving throw.
Is there
16.
Is there any like? I guess I don't like visual sign of whatever's being done.
Well, suggestion does have verbal and somatic.
Yeah, I always take suggestion as a very subtle spell you can cast because it's often cast
Suggestion
in
doesn't have
groups.
somatic. It only has verbal and material. So
What's it's
because it's literally just you just lace your words with random crap. So
it's a snake's tongue and either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil. So I'm assuming he's going to reach into his pocket subtly and just because he is casting suggestions, just get that out there. But I'm going to say you don't notice it. Otherwise, it's kind of a silly spell. So
yeah, and if he's got an arcane focus, then he doesn't need to be reaching into pouches and all that.
there we go. Regardless, Darius, you actually make the save. So I suggest you give me that book.
Yeah, I suggest you to get out of here because I was the one that found it. It was not Islani. She was the one that offered you to help. I'm not. So I found the book. The book is mine. So I'm sorry.
I believe we had a understanding that if you found the book, we would discuss the release of Kingsport into your care.
Oh, yeah?
So give me the book, and I will give you Kingsport.
So are you willing to trade your good friend, the one that you are with for so many years, just for some books?
Oh, not for some books. That book.
Yeah, what would be more important than your friend here?
Did I not make myself plain? That book.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mean is what you want to do with this book that is more important that your friend?
Oh, well, that is my business, not yours.
Yeah, sorry, you didn't convince me. I think I'm keeping the book. And we are just going to go with your new friend Kingsport, and I'm sorry, we just lost the book and your friend. Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
As you say that, where I am, Y9. Just let me check a couple of things before I do this. Just 1 second. No. I really must insist you give me the book. And if you don't give me the book, then might I suggest you die.
You are full of suggestions.
That escalated quickly.
Well,
But I suggest you die.
You're not giving him the book that he's looked for a long time, and he really wants this book for whatever reason. Dars, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh. .21. You see him point his... Oh, let me check exactly what the wording is. You see this arc of green arcane energy course in your direction, and it almost hits you flush in the chest, but you move just to the side. But it does hit you, and you take half of that damage. You take 26 points of damage. And
Whoa!
we will resolve this situation next week, because I have kids who need attention. So we'll pick this up next week, guys. But yeah, we'll pick it up with this. And yes, it is an Arcana Loth, if you hadn't worked that out already. And this is what they look like. Okay, yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll pick it up there next week. And,
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.